All right, we are now recording. So here we go. This is game number, I don't even know, game number 6, I think. First 4, then you moved up, then boom, boom. Yeah, game number 6, I believe. So very epic in the Thursday. Senzula, Daggerheart. Nice. All right, Gerard, you were mentioning shopping. So yeah, you're in Senzula, huge city. It's got the main outdoor markets. There's other places, of course. You can hunt. You can go into the fancier parts of the cities for more fancy items. I think you guys were staying at Pick Your Poison that night.
I believe so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, last night we did.
Right, so we just have you guys wake up the next morning. Hey, boys.
Hello.
So we
I
can.
want to hear Sarlin. What did Sarlin get when she leveled up?
Aha, I know the answer.
Nothing great. Let's say that little weasel thing is officially my familiar now.
She's that familiar thing, the permanently summoned thingy
Mhm.
thing, whatever it is, on that familiar weird many-eyed demon weasel thing.
So I guess if it dies, I can still summon it back.
I know you guys are very happy
pretty
to have
cool.
the
It's very
many-eyed demon
exciting.
weasel as part of the group. So yeah,
It could be really helpful. We don't know.
I guess that's true. All right,
Let's be house trained.
you'll find out. So I guess we'll start up. You had some gold. You finished the encounter. We just kind of did a recap on things a little while ago, but yeah, you did the Black Tavern wine tasting, which I thought was a blast, and you got several different leads. But probably the biggest lead you guys have now that I know you've accepted, is to take Wopina, the dwarf girl with a reverse mohawk, the clean shaven stripe down the middle, and who really likes Ramaris and wants to go to the south to basically work for her cousins and try something different. But I know Gerard wants to go shopping, so the morning dawns. It's a moderate rain there going on today, so a bit of a wet day to start things out. You might miss the wet because you've got to go through forest and meadowlands and prairies, and then at the other side of some mountains, it gets deserty. So you know that on your way to the far coast. So that's going to be something too. So the day is yours as you go down for breakfast. You see the cat girl, got the official name for it. The cat girl there just kind of polishing up, getting things ready for the morning. The typical, usual.
Katari.
Katari, thank you. So she's there, and you get a couple people there. Already 2 people have set out skulls for jobs and put some gold up there, expecting rewards. So typical day for Pick Your Poison Tavern. It is very early. We'll call it about 7:30 in the morning. I assume you guys want to start off pretty early. I know you're going to meet Wopina here, down here at the breakfast, right? So
yes.
I think so. So we'll take it.
The proprietress is a cat girl, right?
Yes.
I will ask her where I might find the nearest armor or blacksmith or weapon vendor if I'm looking for equipment specifically before we head out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me jump into one of the maps. There's a place called Steel Defense, which is very good at armor. So that's a nice kind of place, and pretty fancy at Fulver and Rodarum Street, which is not horribly far from you guys. So it'd take you only about like 15 minutes to get there. So.
Anyone else interested in checking out some armor?
I'll go. Why not?
Plunk, we can't hear you.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, I think I did hear you for a little bit.
But you said
There you
okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hear you.
We got you.
I saw
Now
the
we can hear you.
eyebrows, and then you were like, okay, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
You're normal again.
Ramaris is just okay, whatever was going on. Ramaris is just like, I'd be interested in seeing what armor is available and also finding anybody familiar with the hunting in the mountains, which an armor store feels like
me
a good place to
too, but
start.
for different reasons.
I'm always down for a nice walk.
Sounds good. You do get Wolpina, that dwarf girl, who comes sauntering in and very bright-eyed and ready to start and sees you guys, immediately heads over and sits next to Ramaris as you guys are having breakfast or finishing up your breakfast. So, hi, good morning. I'm ready for whatever the day brings.
Oh, good morning, Lupina. Well, we were going to do some preparation first, do a little research on the area, make sure that we understand what dangers are ahead of us, because we are an excellent and prepared adventuring group. You have hired the right choice. By the way, have you met Sarlin? She is our dark, creepy, protectress of things, I think.
Wolpina's eyes she's like just looking at you as you're talking. She's just nodding along and she kind of looks over at Sarlin. Do you have the let's call it the creature on you?
Oh yeah, it's on my shoulder. So I'll just kind of say I'm their magical consult.
Her gaze just kind of lingers on you, probably a bit too long by accident, and then she immediately looks back and says, "She's okay, right?"
Yes, so she is an integral part of our adventuring team.
Okay,
She
great.
does the things that even, well, I think we all find very different things distasteful, actually.
Makes for a
This
strong team.
this seems to somehow break the ice for Wolpina, and she just goes, "Good to meet ya," and she seems okay with it now. She is staring at the many-eyed weasel demon, and those eyes just kind of swivel over to stare back at her all through its body. So, ew.
Oh, I forgot. I actually do need to get something at the market when it's convenient.
Sure.
Something specific.
Sure. I mean, there's the outdoor market. There's also the armor. What was it? Armor. Blah, blah, blah. Just said it. Man, I'm losing it.
I meant to mention it last time I
Steel
was
defense
playing,
armor.
but- No, I need to get either fertilized, nearly mature chicken eggs or chicks.
Oh.
I won't ask, but okay.
Is for my familiar.
It's better than for breakfast. All right. So, yeah, wherever you guys want to hit first. You want to go to the main markets or you want to go to the armor? I heard armor first. Is that what you want to do?
I'm fine with armor. That seems
Do
like a
it.
good place to start.
All right. So, as you head over there, you basically go through the rain. A lot of people are trying to avoid the rain because rain. But you guys do get there, and you see the armor work on it, and it is one of those guys. It's not out too often. It's one of the Earthkins, and just very solid kinds of people. And he just raises the hammer, and normal people would raise the hammer pretty high up to not way like crazy, right? You have to have the precision, but then raise it up and bam. This guy's just raising it up a little bit and then slamming it down on what he's forging right now. Looks like he's forging some kind of helm or something. But he slowly looks over. Big, thick neck. It's like the head's just mounted straight on it. It looks humanoid. Pretty much humanoid. Very stocky, strong-looking humanoid. Not quite full humanoid height, but just very, very stocky. He just kind of swivels his head and looks at you and... Hello, welcome. We have armor. We even have some weapons. What can I do for you today? The rain's just splattering off his bare head and just into the furnace is slightly covered by an angled tarp, but he's just kind of out in there and he doesn't seem to care.
Good morning, sir. We are actually here looking for weapons and armor. So, do you have what kind of weapons and armor do you have available?
Of course. Well, aim to please. I have let's start with some weapons. What kind of weapon do you prefer?
I prefer pole arms, ideally a halberd, partisan, something of that nature. Back to Corbin.
You
Anything
have,
really, as long as it's a blade and a stick.
just to keep the enemies a bit further away. Yes, I can do that for you. And he basically goes back into this kind of a storage shed thing. It's kind of a loose collection of small buildings. He goes back, a storage shed collection comes out. Several halberds and spears and kind of lays them out in front of you. These are pretty good. I like this one myself. And he picks it up. And it's nice, and it looks like a normal kind of halberd. The axe head part of it looks great, except the sharp part of it, the sharpened part of it, the blade, I guess is the word, the blade part of it is blue. It looks like blue steel. The rest of it looks normal, but the blade part of it looks like a blue steel. This one is special. I used a special metal I acquired, and I quite like it. I do like to go adventuring myself sometimes, just as you do. But I collect different metals and I try to mix them occasionally, and this experiment worked out well. Someday I will write down my recipes, but I have forgotten how to make this. And here it stands! And he holds it up. And swishes it through the air a few times dramatically with one hand, which would be hard. But he just kind of does. He's a tough guy. And he kind of just abruptly hands it to you. Try that.
All right, I'll give it a few cursory swings to get a feel for the balance, the heft.
It seems really, really nice. It is a well-made weapon. It feels like a regular polearm. Doesn't seem to be anything spectacular about it, other than the strange blue kind of blade. And he's claiming, of course, that's very, very strong.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like exactly the kind of thing that I would love to use.
Good.
How much would you be willing to part with it for?
Here's the bags of gold and the chests of gold thing, which is always a bit strange.
Mhm.
He thinks for a minute and says, I do like this one. Would you be okay for 7 bags of gold? It's a good one.
That's sadly a bit outside my price range, but perhaps after the next adventure, I might come back and take it off your hands.
He kind of gestures to everybody else. You notice he's only got 3 fingers, and he's just, what about your friends? I'm not being Vulcan, I swear. And he's just kind of gesturing to your friends and says, what about your friends? Can you borrow something from them? I would like to see you do well in your adventures.
Hold on. 3 fingers naturally, or 3 fingers like he lost
Oh,
some?
no, it looks natural for him.
Okay.
They give him as kind of a cooled down lava monster guy.
Mhm.
Gerard, I
Ger-
have. Oh, I was gonna say, Gerard, I
Basically
have no use for my gold, so I don't know how much you are lacking, but you are welcome to any of mine.
I have a bag you can have as well, brother, although I would expect the money to be returned or perhaps contributed to a future purchase of mine.
Interest.
Of course. I will say I currently have 2 bags of gold, so the Dragoons are an austere order. I was sent out into the world with nothing but the armor on my back and the current halberd that I wield, so.
Ah, I see.
I
Well,
I have 1 bag.
1 bag, that's a good start, but I must eat as well. I will tell you what. You are adventurers, obviously, about to embark on a great quest, this much is obvious. Maybe we could work a deal. Often, when I travel, I go far below the earth in search of metals. If you would like to accompany me on one such mission and fight whatever creatures distract me from my work, I will give that halberd to you.
That seems very fair.
Highly fair.
It might be a
I
bloody
like this
proposition for
idea.
you. I'm not going to go to simple places.
We're used to
I would
getting
expect
Are you
bloody.
going to go to
Yes.
interesting places?
I am always the best. There are places where I have fled that have been well defended. But with you, all of you, by my side, we should be able to make it work.
Our time is spoken for the near future, but I think, sir, that you have a bargain after we return from our present adventure.
I see. Well, if you wish. He kind of leans forward a bit. And he kind of does this little bit of a smile, a little crackle as he smiles, like the rocks breaking around his cheeks, like he doesn't do it a lot. And he kind of leans in and he says, if you wish, we could make a pact. I could give this to you now, and you will have to serve me on one adventure when you return. There are ways to ensure this. It is somewhat distasteful, But there are those who are very, very good at enforcing pacts.
Well, that sounds ominous. But I do like sweet weapons.
He kind of
And who am
laughs
I
and
to
says,
think about
"It
the
is
future?"
ominous. If you back out of it, you will be hunted down by them, I'm sure."
Thankfully for both of us, I don't back out of
We
things.
will not back out.
Good,
It sounds like
good.
exactly the kind of unwise decision that I love to make.
Wonderful. Well, then, if you wish, I'll close down shop for a few. We'll walk a few blocks over, and we'll get this done. He says, "I warn you, this is a different kind of place. Please be sedate, be calm. Do not cause a stir, and everything will be
say-
fine."
My only stipulation is that the quest not be to partake of anything evil.
No, it will not partake of evil. I go seeking metals. There are beasts down there that seek flesh like I seek metals. They want to eat us. Well, mostly
Sold.
you.
I'll just kind of pet my thing like, ah, yeah.
God.
That's her thing, not mine.
Above board for a bit. Starling, don't recognize this little device that I'm using now. I don't repeat a lot. This little thing is too good. I'm going to repeat this, so you will recognize this part of this. So yeah, it's too good to pass up.
Oh, the actual contract, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so it's something. All right, so it's something I may have used.
No. I'm just
Doing
saying
that,
that
or-
you out of game. You've done another game where this kind of contract has happened.
Oh.
So it might
Oh
ring
yeah,
familiar
for
to you.
sure.
But
I
it's
thought you meant
too
my
good a device.
character, but my character does not.
No, sorry. No, it's strictly above board. I'm just letting you know
Okay.
if it rings familiar, that's why. So no worries.
Good mechanics should be reused.
Yay, I like that.
It
I
is.
try
a good
not too much,
mechanic.
but
I
this
like
is
it.
too damn good, so yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, so he walks with you guys, all of you. He closes up the shop. He's not too worried. It's a very casual closing. And then he walks over, and you come to this place. And it looks pretty decent. It's a nice enough building. It's a standalone building. And it says, it's just for one business. And it says, "Deals sealed," right across the top of it. Deals sealed. So,
Above board, my character may know about stuff like this though, because this is deals and bargains and things. That's she likes doing that kind of
that's
thing.
possible. If you want to do something on that, we could do a roll for that. If you want to do that, let me know. But right now, you've basically found this deals sealed place. And he takes a deep sigh before he reaches for the doorknob, turns it, walks in. It's also funny because he takes a deep breath before going in there. And then he just kind of goes in. And he's like, yeah, he walks in with all of you. So you walk into this place, deal sealed. And there is this, like, general, obvious, curved greeting desk, receptionist desk you'll find in any kind of place. Think of like almost like a lawyer's office type of place. And there's this curved reception desk, and there's a woman sitting behind it. Probably a woman. Probably alive. The hair is all over the place. Massive hair. And you swear there are little eyes poking out of it with a nose, and then going back in and just scurrying around. The hair is greasy, waxy, and just all over the place. She smiles and tilts her head sideways. One of the little squeakers falls out, hits the floor with a squeak. And she says, "May I help you? You're here for a deal." The guy there's "Yeah, absolutely. We've got a deal. We want to protect both parties." "Yeah, well, Lady Khartoum is free right now. Room 4. Walk right in." Yeah.
The number of death.
4? Okay.
So, the Earthkin blacksmith walks over, opens that door, and walks in as he was instructed to. You guys all follow. It is a mismatch. The room itself looks nice. They must have wonderful janitors to pick up after the trail these guys leave. It is nice in here. It smells decent. They're trying. There's several scented candles burning, but there's this underlying current of just dead things, just rotten flesh that you can't quite shake. Just nasty scent. There are the candles burning here, but several of these candles are burning red. There is a woman behind a big oak desk, very ornate, very nice. Hello, I'm Lady Cardum. I seal deals. Let's see what we have, shall we? She pulls open a drawer, gets out a sheet of parchment, slaps it on the desk. Smiles. Names, we need names for everybody. The blacksmith says, Reg. My name is Reg. How do you spell R-E-G? Okay. Then she writes it down. And the rest of you, who is involved in this deal?
I am the other party, Gerard Rootstone, common spelling.
Gerard Rootstone. She takes great pleasure in kind of mouthing it out. Gerard. And she's looking at you as she's doing this. She dips in the ink. She starts to write it. The ink runs out. She taps her pen. She jabs it into her arm. It fills with blood, and she continues to write. Rootstone. Wonderful name. Reg and Gerard. What a contrast. Well, what is the deal? And Reg kind of describes it like you get the halberd, and then you can help them with an adventure when you return to town. And that's basically it. Very well. Within 1 day of the return, does that sound fair?
I wouldn't agree to that.
You are not part of this contract, miss.
No, I'm not. But I would say within 3 days.
You
never
look
know what's
like
going
you
to come
have
up.
the makings of making contracts. Would you like to be an underling here? She kind of smiles at your pet. Does I like that?
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
So sorry. So,
How about a
Gerard,
compromise? What if I were to meet up with Reg within 24 hours of returning from our next adventure, then to depart within 48 hours from that?
she starts writing that down. Reg just nods. That sounds totally fine with me.
I would highly recommend an addendum saying that within reason, basically like within, if you are able to. What if you're knocked unconscious, injured? We don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. Transported to another realm?
Love that. Love all of that. Trust her judgment. In this and this only.
Don't want to give up your life for nothing.
This is very well. You return, and then within a couple of days, you'll go on your adventures. And she basically writes it up so that everybody's okay with it. Very well, now we need it sealed. Reg, your hand, please. He holds it out. She takes the pen and then gives it to him. He signs it in his own blood. She takes back the pen. Gerard, your hand, please.
Ow.
Blood, yep. And then she has you sign your name on it. The thing instantly glows, shimmers, rolls itself back up, seals itself with a nice red ribbon, knots itself. She says, the contract is done. And she gets up, she walks over to one of the big library walls and shoves this scroll in this whole wall full of scrolls there. Even as you watch, one of the scrolls turns black and starts smoking. She says, oh, we have customers who have violated the agreement. Well, if this is it for you, I have work to do. This is the fun part.
Yeah, I do just have one question. What do you get out of this? Is that part the part that you look forward to?
This is the exciting part.
I see. So you're paid people who renege on their agreement.
Yes. Many people love our services, but if you don't do it right, well, I'll do it right for you.
It's not exactly my
Reverse
style, but I can
insurance.
definitely admire a craftsperson.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you sure you don't want a spot here? They're very flattering. I like that skill.
I have other things I must
I'll
attend
move
to.
on then.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance.
Thank you. Come again. Please remember, deal sealed. And as you guys leave the place, Reg just kind of big stone guy just kind of shivers as he goes outside. That's done. Let me get that weapon for you. Let's walk back and I'll hand it right over. 'Cause I don't want to renege on my part of the bargain, that's for sure.
No, they're creepy in there.
They
Don't
are.
worry, I'm good
They
for
are.
it.
So, I know you're not gonna back out on this one. This back over, hands the halberd to you, says, "This is a good blade, son. You enjoy it. Cut them deep. Cut them deep.
Always do.
Cut them deep.
Cut them deep. Yep.
Reg, I was wondering if I could ask you for some of your expertise so I can find something I'm looking for.
Of course. Of course.
We are headed to the southern mountains.
Ah.
And I hear the environment is quite different from what we are used to on the Shattered Peaks.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, indeed. That would be. If you go to the yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, there's two sets of mountains. To go through the grasslands, through a set of mountains, then through the deserts, then to the tropical jungles and the white cliffs, if you want to go that far. Is that what you're anticipating?
Yes, we are going to the White Cliffs. I'm sorry, did you say of the tropical jungle?
Yeah, above board, we're talking about the maybe tropical and the white
Oh yeah,
cliffs. And
I know. I know. I
Gotcha,
think this
sorry.
is the first time is
You role played
processing.
so good, I didn't even know that you were. Yeah. All right, so he's like,
Um,
"Oh yes, it's trouble. I haven't been that far. I should someday."
well, I suppose then, if you know anyone who makes lighter armor, I might be interested in that. But more than that, I'm interested in anyone who's an expert in the local terrain and wildlife. I need to do a little research on my quarry before I go. And you can see him getting like really excited about the idea of like figuring out a new beast.
Brilliant
We'll also
wildlife.
lean in on
The
this
South
one.
specialists in that. Not certain offhand. You could probably go to the Adventurers Guild and ask if they knew anybody. That could work. That could work. Let me think. Maybe. I would like you to go and talk to the Adventurers Guild. They might know. But maybe you could go
Right.
talk to old Grem. He might be able to help.
Old Grem. He's not of the Adventurers Guild?
He is not. He's badly wounded. He has one leg now. He's from the south, and he probably knows a thing or two about that territory. Might be able to help you.
Where would I find this Grem?
Usually in one of the cheaper taverns. So that's what he does these days. A sad story. I've spoken to him. He has a lot to offer. But you could probably go and find him. Oh, let's see. Few different places. Maybe Dilapidated Damsel. A lot of broken down people go there.
What does he look
Not sure
like?
where else.
What does he look like?
It's a goblin. So he looks kind of shorter, and his green is shot with purple. His ears and stripes on his nose are purple. You can't miss him. He looks a
is-
bit strange. He has the southern markings.
Quite distinct, yes. Excellent. Well, thank you, Greg. I appreciate your help, and you helping my brother and being so upfront with that help. That is very kind of you. We certainly will not forget it.
I don't know if that's kind or not. That's just securing my part of the bargain. But I hope that old Graham can tell you what you need to know. Good luck. I look forward to seeing you all, working with all of you again when you return.
Thank you. Would you all be interested in coming with me to the Adventurers Guild? I think that there's likely interesting information for all of us there.
Of course.
Certainly.
As long as we hit the regular market just on the way there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, regular market is on the way
Find
there to
rubber
the Adventurers
babes.
Guild, so if you want to, you can absolutely go there and kind of browse around. Rain is still coming down, moderate rainfall, not super heavy, but you will get wet pretty fast. So are you guys all sticking together in the market?
I am on good
Yeah.
terms with the egg vendor because I bought 6 of her
True.
tea-boiled eggs. So
True,
That's
if
where I'm
you
Quail,
want,
going.
yes.
yeah, she'll
That's
have the
funny, and the
hookup.
cheese vendor likes you too, so that's a good thing. So I remember that, yeah.
Must have been the session I was gone. I'm like,
It was still fun. It was good. Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna go to the egg vendor and ask if they have any fertilized eggs that are developing or any chicks for sale.
All right. You do. You go over there, and Quail is talking to you, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, I remember all of you. Yes, good to see you again. Good to see you again. I heard you rescued Marcy's mom. Very, very well done. Very well done. Here, here." And she gets basically a little basket of eggs, just gives it to you. For thanks. For thanks. Just for you. These are hard boiled for any kind of journey you want. So thank you. Thank you. So she gives
Thank
you
you,
guys
Quill.
that.
Could not have done it without your help.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So you want still active embryos in the eggs?
Yes, and live chicks if you don't have those.
I do have some active embryos. I do have some customers who enjoy that sort of thing. So I can do that for you. And she doesn't look too incredibly happy about it, but she does. These are just chicken eggs. Is that okay?
Oh, of course, yes.
Right.
The important thing is that they're living.
They are. So she kind of goes back, opens up this case, which is kept at a decent temperature and protected from the cold, chilly rain this morning. And she goes, well, will 6 be okay?
Perfect.
6 it is, a half dozen for you. And she kind of gets those in a little bag and sets them down. Be cautious, of course. Here they are.
Of course. I'll actually kind of put them under so that they're next to my skin so that they're warm.
Okay, immediately your thing starts
They're for
walking
him.
across.
It.
Do you stop the mini-eyed weasel demon from going toward them?
Let's say not in front of the source. Just wait.
Yes, you wish. And it just kind of doesn't, and just kind of digs his claws into you. Whether that's out of frustration or just it doesn't know it's being impatient, I don't know. But it's digging his claws pretty heavy into you right now.
I'll
And it's
allow
just biding its time.
it. So is that like what, a handful of gold?
Oh, for the eggs?
Yeah.
Just definitely cover it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's you're too kind. You're paying me too much.
Well, I don't know how else to how
know,
else
it's
to
weird.
quantify it.
You can do single pieces in this game if you want to, for like very minor things. Handfuls for still relatively minor. Bag of gold is supposed to be like 10 handfuls. Chest of gold is supposed to be like 10 bags of gold. So it's that way.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
It's supposed to be very kind of fast and loose with the money to keep
Well,
things
it
going.
works for like large items, but if you're just buying a
It
small
does.
item, it kind of doesn't really work.
Right, so I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, you don't need to
Okay.
worry about it.
Yeah, I guess the way that I've played similar to this in the games of the past is like there's just kind of the assumption that you have enough money to do those little ones. So like, you're still flicking them a coin or two here. It just doesn't actually impact the larger
Yeah,
amount,
I
which
think-
I like. Yeah.
I
I'm
like
a
it 'cause
dork
if
and I will
there's-
keep track of silver, but
If there's
that's
things
fine.
that are of no consequence, like if you want to buy a glass of wine at a tavern, like that's roleplay, that's fluff. There shouldn't be a mechanical reason why you can't do that. So I
Right.
kind of like it.
I do remember the
I
old
like
days
that
of
thinking
actually
too,
breaking
yeah.
silver to make copper to pay for. God,
Oh.
been there,
Too
done
much.
that. So yeah. All right, so you get that from Quail.
Okay. Good doing business with you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Please come back often, all of you.
All right. So, and now we're going to where's the next place we're going?
I think you're going to the
Guild?
The
Adventurers
Adventurers
Guild.
Guild.
Oh, adventures.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as we're out of eye shot of I'll let my little weasel do it. Like I'll throw him one or two. I promised him souls.
Ooh,
You
wow.
did.
I did.
Small chickeny souls.
Mhm.
That doesn't make it
Curious
better somehow. I
something
don't know.
that Daggerheart sets up, or if that's something that you decided to set up, Sarlin.
I
Like, is that a part
I
of the
don't
witch
know.
class, or?
No, I mean that's what the thing said it wanted when it wanted to eat my friend here. So I was
Ah,
like,
so it's a
no, I'll
dock
get.
thing. Got
I
it.
was like, no, I'll give you souls later. Like, don't eat her. And it's like, okay.
Arlen, this is a great time to tell you, 'cause you weren't here when we talked about our new experiences. My new experience is called Please Don't Eat Me. And it's exactly what you think it is. And I'm pretty sure it almost happened again last time. I can't remember. No, maybe it didn't at the wine thing. I think I was
It came
safe there.
close, but it
No,
wasn't
it
an
was-
aggressive thing.
When Remy came back, Thyra almost ate you because you were still in some sort of rodent form.
Right.
That's
There's
right.
a little. It just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Eaten by
I said the
birds and
meme.
weasel demons and demon trees. Yeah.
I can defend myself.
You can now, so that's good to know. So you walk into the Adventurers Guild, and there are adventurers leaving for the day, some checking in for work, looking at the job boards, all that good stuff. You see some familiar people behind there. You've got, who do you have? Oh, wow, that's a different kind of... Yeah, you guys are the Bleeding Hearts, and the Guitari behind the desk recognizes you as, the Bleeding Hearts. Welcome back, Bleeding Hearts. What can I do for you today? Looking for a new job?
No, actually, more looking for advice. We are embarking on adventure to the south, an area to which none of us have ever been, and I wanted information on the flora and fauna of the region.
I see. That's interesting. Well, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's head over to that table over there. There are several tables where people gather and discuss and meet, of course. So she kind of goes over there with you. She goes back for a minute and pulls out one of the scrolls from an impressive variety of different tomes and things. And she comes over to you and sets it down, unravels it, and it's a map of Senzula and the areas to the south. So I will pop that in just a moment.
Okay.
See if I can find that.
I feel like I'm doing a very Sarlin-oriented craft tonight while we're playing, and I wanted
Very
to show it
nice.
off as I work on it.
Is that
I'm
thistle?
making a little. No, these are echinacea, and thyme and lavender, all from my garden.
Ah, very
Fun.
nice.
So pretty.
Like, yeah.
Oh, it breaks my heart when I see people just leave their lavender plants to rot all winter.
I
Why?
know. Ooh, uh-oh. Punched this seed head too much, and now it's shedding.
So the Guitari kind of unravels this map and shows you all this stuff. And she says, we
Okay.
do have it. She kind of leans forward conspiratorially, and she's all happy and excited because she kind of gets to interact with adventurers. So this is a big moment for her. And everyone's sitting down. She's looking around. She's like, this is great. And she takes her heavily claw-nailed finger, starts dabbing at places. She says, now here's where we are in Senzula, right? And it's not to scale. The city's drawn really, really big here, of course. She says, so you head south. Beginning, it should be nice. You're in the forest. Then you're at the grasslands. One of the strange things in the grasslands, you never know exactly where you find it. But if you find a bunch of flowers growing, and it looks like they're in the shapes of things, be very careful. The shapes of animals or creatures or something like that. Be very careful. I had an adventuring party reports that it was a strange place. They felt uneasy, but it was also quite beautiful. But then night fell, and things started to change. So my guess would be you would be all right in the daytime. But if you're in this place of flowers that come together to resemble different creatures, maybe not go there at the evening or the nighttime. That's my best advice for that. As you press on, you'll meet other things, other adventures. You have the mountains that you pass, and it's pretty easy to get through the mountains if you just head straight south. They're not huge, so it shouldn't be too bad. There might be some very cold, maybe even snow toward the top. But on the other side of it, it changes abruptly. There's no water on the other side of it. It is desert. And you go through a very hilly desert before entering the dunes. In the dunes, there's a city there. And I would recommend stopping by, because they are very kind. But there are others that aren't as kind. If you hit a wandering group of nomads, they are good in that they can actually make an oasis, conjure forth water from the very ground. They have some kind of pact with monsters and creatures. I don't quite understand it, but another adventuring party was fighting some of the beasts that they encountered with them. So that might be something to take care of. Oh, and there's a wonderful little town in the Grasslands before you leave across the mountains too. Might want to visit that one. Let me see, what is the name? She consults the map, just like I'm doing. She's out. Yes, it is Donby Meadowtown. I'll pop that in for you.
Yeah.
Donby Meadowtown. A strange name, but they're very, very nice there from what I've heard. Lots of adventurers love visiting that place. So I would do that. They apparently have a feast every week. If you time it right, it might be your lucky day. It doesn't cost. They're not going to be any hidden charges. They're just very hospitable on that particular day. So that's a good thing.
Can I do a like attention check or whatever?
Are you trying to say insight?
There you go. Is
That
it still
type of
called
thing?
insight here?
No.
What
It's a
is it called?
presence.
Okay. I'm gonna check that with presence or with knowledge.
Probably with
Instinct,
probably
I
with,
think.
yeah, instinct would be great. That's really great, yeah. Presence is
Okay,
more
good.
like your thing. Instinct would be a good one, yeah. Perfect.
23 hope heavy.
Jesus, you got a hope and you got a really, really good solid thing on there. She is absolutely giving you the best knowledge she's got. She's happy to be a part of you guys, and she's enjoying this. So yeah, it seems like she's absolutely giving you the benefit of her knowledge and of all the parties who've gone before you's knowledge that she knows of. So yeah, well, Pina is with you, and her eyes are just wide, looking at the map, and she's just like, "I've been this far," and it's like about that far away on the map, you know.
And all those parties returned to tell you this, of course, yes?
Well, the parties that didn't return, I don't have their stories.
That's a good point. Okay.
It should be exciting. So Donby Meadowtown is quite the place. I think you'll enjoy it. Definitely visit the desert city. And what's that, Remy?
Do you know if monsters in the area have any particular strengths or vulnerabilities? Should I be picking up poison before I leave town, or are they more vulnerable to fire? I want to get some cool arrows.
The ones in the desert are probably not as vulnerable to fire. So keep that in mind on there.
Okay.
Let's see. There will be monsters that seem to follow the wandering tribesmen in the area, in the deserts.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be a beast there. There's some kind of connection there. You'll also encounter maybe those descendants of the genies in the area. So they are fickle, and be careful. I've heard tales of one who thought he was wronged by a djinn, and he was never the same.
Oh, okay, well.
A sad story. Very sad story.
I suppose if there are any vulnerabilities, I would be able to get weapons I might need in one of the towns along the way. So.
You could. If you use, a lot of the creatures in the deserts are susceptible to cold. So if you can manage that, cold or frost or ice, that might be to your benefit.
Is there anyone in town who sells magical arrows of this nature?
I'm sure there is. There's a Fletcher here. I forget his name. Let me see. She thinks.
Sorry for another shopping downtime episode, Doc.
No worries.
But we're realizing in Senzula you can have whatever you want if you can make it. You can.
That's the big city. I like the city. Yeah, Pointed is the archery shop, and they have some magic bows, magic arrows,
nice.
magic crossbows, all that stuff. pointed.
I've
Yeah.
literally had game sessions where we just spent most of the time shopping, so
Yeah.
It does
I'm
happen.
preparing.
It's just because last session at the wine festival was also kind of a not quite shopping, but shopping for info.
Shopping for
but I like it.
adventure.
Shopping for adventure,
Yeah.
shopping for intel.
This is great though. I promise I'm not complaining.
Cool.
I have one last question before I go.
Embarrassing to admit. I kind of like shopping episodes sometimes too, but yeah. Don't ever tell anybody. So no.
It's a different kind of improv.
It is.
I've also been recommended to seek out the expertise of one named Grem.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sometimes he'll come in here and talk about his glory days. I don't think they're that glorious. But he has been to the south. You're right. You're right. You want to go talk to him? That's fun. I haven't seen him for a couple of days. He drinks a lot, but I do know where he stays. So that might be useful.
Where's that?
He stays at the...
I mean, if
So
it's
many
the
maps.
dilapidated damsel, it's
Nope.
probably fine.
Well, he's there too.
Nope, it's not.
But he stays at the Sunshine Acres. This is a nice, cheap apartment, and he doesn't have much. Poor guy. The Sunshine Acres apartments. So you can catch him there, probably. That's where he lives. The landlord
Would I
there
have
is
all the
Rizzle. I'm
information
sure
I
he'll help
need?
you out.
Rizzle. Rizzle my nizzle.
There you go. So the landlord is Rizzle. The Guitar girl says, oh, there is a... Well, there's one more thing, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let your little goblin friend tell you about that one. He's gotta have some joy in life, right?
Okay. And you're sure he will?
He never stops.
Got it.
Let's see, what else can I tell you? Oh, there's a bunch of dwarves down by the White Cliffs. They do their mining under there. So that's good to know.
That
And
is where we
Wilpena-
are headed, yes.
Wilpena finally pipes up. She says, that's it! That's where we're going! And she's all excited. Oh, good. And she kind of looks over at Wilpena, just kind of and looks back at you guys. She's a member of your party.
Oh, yes. She is in our adventuring party for this adventure.
Wilpena just beams as you say this. Just kind of sits forward in her chair. Very, very happy to be acknowledged. The Guitar says, well, and she rolls up the map. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Frost, ice, all those good things. Oh, and be careful. The sun itself is an enemy down in there. So lots and lots of water. All right, who here's got above board? Who here's got metal armor on? Just Gerard? Yep. She looks over and Gerard says, you might have some trouble with that. You might.
I have a tabard to cover it.
Okay. And she kind of walks back to the next people waiting for her. Good luck, guys. And then she goes back to the next customers.
Why do I feel like a tabard's not going to be enough?
You may need to invest in some lighter leather or lighter armor.
Just for the trip.
Might give you the opportunity to try out some new tactics. You never know.
But my current tactics work so well.
That is true. They do.
As you said, I'm sure that as we walk through the desert, they'll have whatever they need to exist in that environment.
Specialty items. Well, I would like to take a swing by this pointed, as well as to go try and talk to Graham, especially after that cryptic message. Porus, is there anything that you would like to do before we leave? I ask as Emma literally just walked away.
I was just getting a blanket. I'm cold. I can hear you. Honestly, I hadn't really considered anything for a shopping trip. I'm just having a great time going out and meeting people. I'm pretty self-sufficient, in my own way. But I appreciate the thought. Thank you.
Well, are you going to be able to find anything to eat in the desert?
That's a good point.
A real good point. Shriveled dried. That's nothing of dried mushrooms, I think.
Maybe we should like get a spray bottle and a bag of mulch or something.
Good point. I hadn't
It
even
can wild
considered that.
shape into
Wait, we're
a
going to
fennec
the
fox.
desert?
True.
I thought we were going to the jungle.
We must cross the desert to get there.
Oh. Sorry, the 12-hour workday is really not great for attention.
Ow.
I'm back. I'm going in and out a little bit. Apologies.
No worries, I'm right there with you.
Perhaps if you shape into some kind of scarab beetle?
You're going to put me in a scarab beetle?
No, you
You're
can
a
become
druid.
Oh. Oh!
one. You are
I
just-
kidding,
forgot I was a
Emma.
druid.
I just posted the
I've
order of the trip
forgotten
that we're going there.
everything. I can be like a desert snake.
You could.
No, honestly, you all are very thoughtful and thinking ahead when clearly I stayed up way too late meditating on our last conversation, Remy. So I've been thinking a lot about death and eating and food. But you're right. I should potentially maybe gather some compost. That would be a great project before we leave. And yeah, I think I will probably just have to be one with the desert for a bit. Please don't let the animals eat me. Do I need to wear a bow
We
tie?
will try our hardest.
Wonder if I could like wear something. Could I get like a small hat
Sure.
put on my head maybe? I
Easy.
don't know. Like a snake with a hat on its
Tap
head.
on your cap.
No, you can't miss me. I'm very cute with a little top hat.
Very dapper.
Yes. Anywho, Remy, on that note,
Yes.
I have been thinking about what you said, and I realized, we didn't eat mushrooms in our community because we live pretty much on our own. So I think my idea of what you can and cannot eat is very skewed. And so I thought about this for a long while. I do not plan on eating a mushroom. It is not what I want to do, but I believe you are correct. I was rather judgmental. So I stayed up all night thinking about that. And clearly I have not prepared for the desert, but I am prepared to think about other things, apparently. Yes. So thank you. Yeah, thank you. Because it's good to get outside of my bubble a little bit, and clearly, because the bubble doesn't exist anymore. But we don't need to talk about that. But yeah, thanks.
Well,
I
look,
won't yell at gnomes anymore about feeding me mushrooms.
yeah, they meant no harm. And I think that we're both gonna have a bit of a tough time finding food that we like in the desert. As I understand it, there aren't many plants, so we'll
No,
both be
I will
learning
go.
something new on this trip.
I will go find. I will go find some good compost. Maybe I think that's a good idea.
I'm used to deep dark woods and the cold. I'm very worried about this. I don't like the sun at all.
So, Silent, you can help me find the best compost then. Deep, dark woods, you are speaking my language. Thank you.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. Okay, so that's a task.
The swampier the better, right?
If you guys
Very
want to go do
nutrient.
that while I speak with old Grim.
Sounds fantastic. I'm
sounds
always
like-
scared to.
Is he in a swampy area?
Oh no, I just more meant unless you guys also want to come talk to old Grim.
He's in an apartment complex, so
Yeah.
Not particularly. Yeah, let's of course, let's go and see if we can find a little mire or bog or deep fen or something and dig you out some good compost.
Respectfully, Silent, I will not climb on your shoulder because I am still scared of the creature.
He's well
But I will
bred.
take long steps to try and keep up.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
And I'll shorten my step.
Oh, lovely. Okay, off we go.
Cool. All right, forest adventure to find tree sludge, or the apartment complex to talk to the legless goblin. We'll start with the forest adventure, I think, then.
Okay.
So, you guys are heading out, and one of the two of you is going to be kind of leading. So the other one adds their roles to see we're doing a party thing here. So who wants to kind of try to find the best sludge in the forest?
I have a +2 to instinct.
Okay.
And
You can absolutely
if
do
I
that.
I
am at,
also have a +2 to instinct, but I
Beautiful.
also have the survivalist skill.
Well, we're going to do it
Oh.
as... You can add that if you want to do a hope and add that extra +2 for that, right? Oh, is that a knowledge thing?
Yeah, that's just an experience thing that I have.
oh, nice.
Okay. So you can do that if you want to. You don't have to. This is a low stakes thing. I mean, you only need to roll like a 7 or higher on this. It's very easy to find sludge in the forest, right?
Well, then I've just been hope to use experience.
Well, both of you roll,
Mhm.
and it is 7 or higher. And if you
You do,
pass,
yeah.
you get a +1, and then we'll see what you guys get in the whole thing. So
All
who's,
right,
the,
let's
who's
see
the
who's
main person
looking
rolling?
harder.
Who's the main person rolling? Horace or Charlene?
I think Silent should be, but
Okay,
I'll
Horace, you
be
roll first and
backup.
see what you contribute as you're looking around there. Let's go
Okay,
ahead
Hope
this-
and...
heavy, but it's only a 12. Can I add my survivalist? Can I spend the hope to add my
You
survivalist?
don't need
thing?
to. You only need a 7, but Horace, whatever you roll, you can add to it if you pass.
And I'm just going to roll instinct.
Yeah, that's fine. Or knowledge.
Oh, I got a 14 with hope, so I'll
You
take
guys
it.
both did it. No worries whatsoever. Southern, what's yours with hope or fear?
Hope.
Okay, wonderful, easy score. So you find some, I don't even know what to call it, nice decomposing compost. So you
Yeah.
find some nice compost beneath the tree, and it's just lovely. So there it is.
Loam.
Humus.
As
Loam
much
or
of that stuff as you
humus.
want.
Detritus.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, if we found a nice bog peat.
God, she's a
Ooh.
bog
Peat is
thesaurus.
very-
Yeah.
Rich.
Love it.
Black soil.
I think with such good rolls, maybe we have a little bit of everything. And we just kind of make a nice mixture.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
goodness. Oh, we found a drainage point. Nice. Okay.
I would say everything but the kitchen sink. I'll say everything beneath the kitchen sink. That's what you found. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
of course, you'll have to tell me how this tastes to you, because I can only imagine.
oh, Sarlin, I would love nothing more. Thank you. This has been delightful.
Every game.
Do we have? If I've got basic supplies, that might include like a sack of sorts, right?
Oh, sure.
Okay, excellent. So I just put something in a sack, hopefully enough that doesn't overburden a mushroom person. But
Okay.
you know,
We'll be nice and
Okay.
say it's a waterproof sack, and so it's treated, so you're okay.
I'll
Just a s-
also take a small like burlap thing and just like put a handful and then tie it up. Just it seems
Sounds
like
good.
something that might be important to have. So
Sure. I mean, you never know when a handful of dirt is gonna, wet, soggy, decomposing dirt is gonna come in handy.
that's right.
Ah,
It
ah.
could be used in a spell, or for trying to find our way back, or to throw in somebody's face, or to feed Porus if she's starving for some reason. We don't know. We
There you
don't
go.
know. What does it hurt to take it?
There you
if they're
go.
going downhill, a little bit of compost can go a long way. You know,
There you go.
the thoughts appreciated.
Wow, you
Okay.
convinced me.
And if
Decomposing
there's
stuff
heat in
is
it-
useful.
It's actually a fuel source technically, so we
Mhm.
can start a fire. It's
Mhm.
I guess that's true.
limitless.
Okay.
It's limitless.
So you found some really good decomposing stuff. You packed it up. You're both smiling and laughing and enjoying your victory. Now, roll a d6. If you get a 1, something happened upon you. You are outside the city
Okay.
limits, so good luck.
I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Never that easy. A D6. Oh wait, no, it's plus D6. What am I doing?
Just
here?
roll a
Go
regular
down.
d6. If you get a 1, let me know.
Connor, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, do I just do it like that? No. Wait.
Is there duality to
That?
click duality?
No, I think it's no duality. It's just. Wait. We're very confused how I'm supposed to do this. No, I think it's just this.
Oh, I just grab
There
a
we
real
go.
die.
Okay, I got a 5.
Okay.
Sorry, that took way too
No
long.
worries whatsoever.
Nothing
No
happened.
worries whatsoever. Okay, yeah, so nothing bothers you. It's, typical things. Creatures of the forest, maybe see a deer. and then you head back, so you're totally fine. All right, that was easy and a good payoff, and hopefully keeps you alive. And now jumping over to Ramaris is going to Sunshine Acres to talk to old Graham. And of
I'm
course,
also accompanying Ramaris, by the way.
you going too? Cool, cool, cool. And of course, Molpina, the dwarf girl, is following along with you guys because she's not going to part from Ramaris. Easy enough to find Sunshine Acres. It's just your typical little downtrodden kind of 2-story apartment complex. Got the metal kind of rail on it, the concrete walkway basically on the second floor, and it's just door, window, door, window, door, window with numbers on them. Down at the very bottom.
Got one of
number
those
1.
about 3 doors down.
Yep, exactly. So everybody's been there at least once in their lives. So you have the landlord down there at the bottom. Door is open on the landlord's thing. It just says landlord over it instead of the number. And you kind of smell the nauseating cigar, unless you like cigar smoke, I don't know, coming out from there. And that's it. So you can do whatever you want to.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a resident here. Is Grem? Does Grem live here? Is he present?
Who wants to know? Are you collecting for something, or
No,
what?
no,
What
no,
you
no,
You look
no.
official.
Well,
You do look you look official. What?
not
These
official.
are my
we are
customers
just-
here. I gotta protect them.
Nope. I'm just here. I want to ask him about his adventures in the South. I hear he likes to tell a good tale of glory.
He nods for a minute. Go ahead and see if he believes you. Go ahead and do a presence. See how you do.
Okay.
This is 4 stakes.
Okay. So we'll do that here. 2d12, and then my presence is 0. Oh. Oh, there we go. That is a 14 with hope.
Beautiful. You guys haven't rolled 1 fear yet. You know that? That's pretty epic.
know.
It's very unlike us.
Starving me, man.
Oh
All right,
no.
so you got a hope there. Beautiful. And it's
Ooh,
nice.
I
It's a
gotta
solid
start
roll.
spending those hope.
He's fine with that. I was only setting it as a 10 anyway. And he's like, yeah. Go up. He's upstairs. And he's at number 24. That's up and 4 over. Don't let the 2 fool you. 24. The 2 just means second floor. Go, go, go.
Okay.
As you guys are about to leave, he takes a thing on his cigar and he just and breathes out, and a bunch of chickens, smoke chickens, just are out there floating along.
Oh, that's
He's
a
very
neat
proud of his
trick.
little tricks. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I can do chickens. I can do cows. You want to see my cows? He does it again. Blows out some cows this time. But
Okay, wow.
yeah, I feel sorry for the guy. He's kind of a loser, but he's nice enough.
Why do you say he's a loser?
Oh, I didn't describe this guy. I'm sorry about that. Rizzle is a rat folk. So he's got the really narrow kind of jowl there, and the kind of pink nose tip at the end of it, and the beady eyes, the red rimmed and stuff. And yeah, so I'll go talk to him then. Have a great day. Did you guys want to rent? Because I got an opening or 2.
No. We are headed out of town presently.
Well, never mind then. Have a good day. Bye. And he just loses interest.
Okay. But bye.
Oh God,
Yeesh.
that's him.
And then yeah.
If there were
I
smoked
head
chickens
out to
around,
Grim.
that'd be perfect.
Oh wait, I missed.
So,
Oh.
Yeah. so you guys do head up there, and you go to room 24, and you go talking to old Graham. You knock on the door, and you just immediately hear this, yeah, come on in.
Oh, okay. And I like push my way in, and I like, Graham. Hi. Sorry, my name's Ramaris. And this is my brother Gerard. We are embarking on an adventure to the White Cliffs in the south tomorrow, and we've heard you're a bit of an expert on the area.
White
And so we
Cliffs.
just wanted to come and meet you and pick your brain.
Yeah, the White Cliffs. That's wow, you're going on an adventure. Okay, that's really good. I think that's a really good thing to do. Be careful. Be careful. Look what happened to my leg. Look at my leg. It's missing. It's
Oh,
missing.
yeah, right.
And he is green
How
with
did
the
it
purple
go
stripes
missing,
on.
though? Why?
That's the story. That's the story. Wait, who sent you? How'd you know to find me?
Reg sent us. Reg was the one who told me to come to you if I was looking for
Reg's a good guy.
information on the
Reg's a good
south.
guy. Reg's a good guy. Yeah, he actually made a shield for me once, but it didn't really help. Here's what you need to know when you go south. And he gets up and starts kind of hopping over to his little prosthetic, straps that on. Then he kind of walks over, grabs a bottle, says, "Here." He's going to pour some shot glasses. "Here's the story." And he sets the stage and gives you all the drinks. And he sits down on the side of his bed while you guys are standing. "Here's what happened. It's in the south. It was in the jungles, because that's like where my clan was. And I thought I'd make my fortune. And I know there's beasts and there's gems in the desert, so I went out into the desert with a lot of water. You know what happened? Do you know what happened?
What happened?
That's
What
right.
happened?
That's right. You don't know what happened. I was attacked. I found it. I wasn't looking for the biggest beast, but by gods, I found it. It was a dragon.
The biggest piece of what?
Dragon!
Or what now?
A dragon?
I bumped into a dragon. It's a dragon.
When you
Its
say dragon,
name?
are we talking like a metaphorical dragon or like an actual like winged
Oh,
serpent?
no. We're talking about an actual winged dragon. It is
Fire?
no, not fire. It's big, has claws and teeth, and it's nasty. But the worst thing is its breath. You know how dragons can breathe nasty stuff? Yeah. Well, this thing, it looks kind of left and right for some reason. This thing breathes sand. Really fast! You ever been in a sandstorm with the sand just whipping around you and it like stings? This thing breathes sand so fast your skin starts to come off. It's sand blasting your face! Don't open your eyes because you won't have any! It is horrible! And it did that! And I dodged it! I did! But my leg wasn't behind the boulder that I found. And it got
And that's how you
blasted
lost
off.
it. Was
And
this
that's what
creature
happened.
related to the nomads in the area? We've heard a little bit about them.
No, there are the nomads. Oh yeah, they're the nomads. But if you go around the nomads, it's complicated. But wherever the nomads set up their oasis, they've got some ancient agreement or something, and beasts come out too. They help the beasts to come out. I don't know why, but I know they do that. So that's very dangerous too. Some crazy adventurers have tried to go in where the beasts come out because they're sure there's a lot of treasure there. I've never tried that because I lost my leg.
Is this
The
dragon
dragon, let's
attracted to water?
The dragon?
You said you had a lot of water on you, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's just for me, just to survive. But the dragon is the dangerous one. The dragon is nasty. Its name is Pagada.
Pagada.
I'm gonna paste that in there a lot with a little bit of info on it, and he's telling you this, and it sounds like a tier 3 level. You guys are tier 2 now, which is great. Now you got 4 of you, 5 of you on a good day. So yeah, don't know, maybe a good match. We'll find out what happens. But these things are this thing is apparently pretty formidable. Oh yeah, he says, but it's got treasure too. I know that. It loves the shiny things. Lots of treasure. Came close. I saw some of the things. All kinds of silver and bronze and gold and I couldn't get any of it. After it took my leg off, I guess it thought I was dead. And I just kind of lay there half buried in sand, and that's how I survived. But I got no leg.
Was this treasure just lying out in the desert, or does it live underground that you found it?
Oh, it was right out there. It was just out there. But it was, I don't know if it was a dragon's doing or not, but there was a light sandstorm at the time, and I couldn't see the treasure till I was really, really close to it. And then, of course, the dragon got mad. And that's what happens. And that's what happens. So, be very, very careful. If you're stumbling around half blind in a sandstorm, if you stub your toe on a silver urn that looks like it's got a lot of money, and you look down, don't say, "Holy God, that looks expensive," because the dragon will hear you and eat your leg.
That
Just
is
like
a
that.
very specific takeaway that I
Be
suppose is
careful.
a helpful piece of advice.
I'm glad I could help. If you guys can walk out of there, which is better than I did, then I'll be very happy and I did a good deed today.
It certainly would be better than how you walked out of there, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, Graham. Well, here, I really appreciate your time. And I will toss him a handful of gold.
Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I was getting thirsty. This is better than the stuff I got, so I'm gonna go.
I'll hand him
go
a
get a drink.
hard-boiled egg.
Oh, thanks. Cool. Yeah, I should eat this before I drink, huh? Thank you. Glad.
Probably,
It's
yeah.
good talking to you guys. You're good people. You're good people. So, yeah, when you come back, let me know what happened. Let me know. Let me know what happened. And hopefully you won't be limping, but you'll be okay.
Will do.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Are you guys
Will
gonna
be.
fight the dragon? Love
Remy
table.
just kind of
Gerard, I
like,
know you're like the Order of the Wardens, and they proved themselves as dragon fighters. That has
I'm
to be on your
definitely-
mind.
yeah, I was gonna say Remy's
Yes.
eyeing you for sure.
Do you have any dragon emblems or insignias or anything on you, or no?
Yeah, I would say that I'm probably wearing some kind of identifying mark as a dragoon, which would be dragon related.
Okay, Grim is going to point to that and says, "You had experience with dragons."
The order that I was raised in taught me methods of fighting dragons, but they are hard to come by. I have not yet come across one in the wild.
Looking for one, then.
I am constantly.
Oh, I think you got it. I think this is your lucky day, or a very unlucky day. Hope you come out with all of your limbs.
As do I. One good thing about dragons is that they do live a long time. I'm sure it'll be waiting for me when I'm ready for it.
Oh, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. And as you guys are leaving, you still hear his voice. I'll be waiting.
Waiting.
Yeah, right, like that.
Nice.
Okay, so your adventures are done, and as you know what, as the three of you guys are heading back in the rain, and all meeting it back up again, presumably at the Pick Your Poison Tavern where you started, I'm guessing. So go ahead and you guys give me a d6. Let me know if you get a 1. This is for the city
All of
encounter.
us or the city
Nope,
encounter?
just
Okay.
your city group. Just Gerard, Ramaris, and Whoopina and the dwarf girl. Just one roll.
1d6. 2.
No worries. There's other people out and about, but they don't bother you. You find your way back to the tavern. Probably all took about the same amount of time, so I'll end up roughly about the same time. You're there.
All right. Well, I've gotten some interesting information about a dragon that we may encounter. And I think that I'm going to wait to try and buy some specialty items closer to our location, so I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Right? I see some people saying they're ready to go. I see some other people nodding.
Have we
It's
joined
about
up?
10 a.m. Yeah, you're all back in the tavern now.
Okay.
The Pick Your Poison Tavern. The Qatari bartender girl who owns the place comes over. Just round on the house. I hear her heading out. Good luck. And she kind of pauses for a
Thank
minute.
you.
She says, "I still think you did a great thing, bringing Judy down. So you guys are okay in my book." And then she just kind of goes back. And you head off. Well, Pina's all super excited, and when you guys are walking, she's walking and taking a few extra steps around the group and stuff like this, like a kid would. You're heading out. Are you going with any kind of pack animals, or it's just you guys?
I actually think we should buy like a donkey or a camel or something to
Mm.
water's heavy. I can't
is
summon
true.
water. I don't think any of you guys can summon water. I think
I
we should.
cannot. We do
Yeah.
have a druid.
That's true. Forrest,
you
you
summon water,
feel
Emma?
like. Oh, I was thinking maybe we'd use her as a
Just
pack
turn
animal.
into a
That's
donkey,
cool.
or turn into a
Yeah.
codger or whatever.
Oh.
Oh god, that druids are always the pack animals of the group, aren't they?
I mean, we have a druid in the other campaign that we play, and I constantly ask her to turn into a Clydesdale.
There you go.
So you know,
That's
I
funny.
feel like this is just what I'm asking. It's how I give back. Let's see, can
You get back at them, or you mean,
or no, just like this is my comeuppance because she has to be a horse, then I should be a horse for a little bit, or a donkey.
there you go.
Powerful beast strength, bear, bull, moose. Is there anything
you could
that's
do
just
that.
like,
Oh, bull
yeah, would
moose
that be like a
crazy.
mule? Or is that too much?
You could do that.
I feel like a bull moose is going to require a lot of water. So, like, yeah, if you can pick something smaller, like a mule's perfect.
I think a mule is perfect.
But would
They
we
are specially
say-
bred to consume low amounts of water.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, wait. How about this? I could be a mighty strider and I could turn into a camel.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's
Love
even
it.
A
better.
camel.
Okay.
There you go. Mars, were you
Okay.
hitting the archery shop or no?
Oh yes, pointed. Thank you. I would love to hit it real quick. We don't
Cool.
necessarily need to do roleplay because I want to get on the road. But
No
do they
worries.
have ice arrows, and how much do they cost?
Very, very quick rundown. You've got a few different things here. So they do have some basic magical arrows, bag of gold for a dozen. They've got a
And what is
decent
a basic
sledding-
magical arrow?
think like +1 type of thing, sort of.
Okay. Okay.
And you got a basic magical bow for 3 bags of gold. You can get a special arrow, which is very cool, with a nasty looking head on it, called Razor Tip, which goes through 2 targets, curves around, it goes through 2 targets every time you shoot it. Of course, you got to retrieve it to shoot it again, right? There's the problem on that.
Mhm.
Or you can get some ice arrows, which do regular arrow damage to normal creatures, but if it's susceptible to cold or something like that, it'll do double.
I would
Ooh.
like ice arrows. How many ice arrows can I get for a bag of gold?
You get a dozen ice arrows. They're
Cool. I would
basically the
like a
same price
dozen
as the
ice
regular
arrows.
arrows. Yep.
Yeah. Love that. Okay. So then short bow, and then I have 1 dozen ice arrows. And how do we want to do? So I kind of like the idea of tracking ammo, obviously, especially if I have these cool magic ones. Do they ever get destroyed?
The arrows?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you break an arrow or something, you can break an arrow, but they're not going to melt on you or anything like that. Just regular durability.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm going to, just because it sounds fun to me, if I ever fail with fear while shooting them, one of them
Woo!
breaks.
Oh, I like that. And shatters and stuff. Get ice splinters.
Just because like that, I always play like in D&D, if you critical fail, you lose an ammo. So that feels like we'll do it that way.
Sold. We'll do it. I like it.
just so you know, I can also carry 2 willing allies.
Nice.
If anybody needs a
Ooh.
ride.
Hey, that's my yarn.
You know, I've always heard that
Sorry.
mushrooms were
Cat.
versatile, but I guess so.
That's
I do find it a little amusing that a 3-foot mushroom morphs into like this gigantic camel that
camel.
the two people who are probably, you know, twice his size or their size can then fit on, but we're
There
not.
are 2 halfling kids out playing that see this happen and they just go scurrying and running.
So then you must have 2 humps, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I think has to happen.
2 humps, 2 humps, 2 humps.
I'll see if I can buy some saddlebags so I can just put like water containers in them
Very
for
easy.
you.
Yeah, so you get saddlebags. That's a simple one. Yep.
Now,
That
question
feels
is,
like
do
a
I?
handful of gold level.
Yeah, well, probably even less than that, but yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just say like saddlebags with like large
Saddlebags, you
water
get rations,
flasks
stuff
for
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Oh, I
it
like that. Yeah,
only-
yeah, just like a whole desert survival kit.
You got it.
Wait, how many rations? I'm keeping track of all this.
You told me. I don't know. How many do you want to stock up on?
Well, I mean, how long did they say it was going to take to pass the desert?
You're talking about a week to 2 weeks of the journey, at least.
Okay. So we're going to need like 14 days for 4 people. It's 14 times
Yeah,
4.
and a spray bottle.
Sorry about
56.
That's funny for your pet, of course.
But we're not crossing all in one go. We're stopping at the oasis.
That is true.
Yes,
We are
but
going
we
to stop
shouldn't
at the
depend on
cities and
it.
such.
Yeah, you did the
I
one
mean,
really
an
nice
empty
town
spray
that wants
bottle.
you to stop by too.
We
So
should prepare for the possible eventuality that the oasis has dried up, that we don't find it, that we can't get there for some reason. Maybe we're being chased. I'm just saying worst case
have-
scenario.
I have advantage on navigate as a camel.
oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
ooh,
helpful.
neat.
Maybe.
Leaping and sprinting as well. So
Oh.
I'm just
As
saying,
like
I'm
Starlin talks
preparing for
about
the
all the
worst.
planning. Oh yeah, as Starlin talks about all the planning, Ramars will lean down to Wolpina and be like, "See, that way I don't have to think of all of these things."
Well, Pina laughs. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
She's
So
great.
looking forward to this. And sleep out under the stars. That's exciting.
So I'm going to call that a handful of gold. I'll subtract.
Well, sounds good.
I just thought of the hat that Porus will be wearing in camel form. I'm really
Oh my
hoping all of you
gosh.
have
Most
seen
fashionable
K-pop
camel out
Demon
there.
Hunters because our daughter is obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters, and the little tiger and the crow have a little tiny hat, and that is the tiny hat that this giant camel is wearing.
I'm not
Aw.
embarrassed to say I know that. Yes.
Don't be embarrassed. I'm so glad you do. We are
I love
a
animation, so
K-pop
yeah.
Demon Hunter loving family.
Good stuff.
So
Good stuff.
mhm. Excellent.
If
That's
I
it.
didn't know about it before this past Halloween, I certainly would have learned about it.
I
Holy cow,
think
every other
Vivian
kid
peeped
was a
enough
demon
about
hunter.
it when she saw
That's
you.
great.
Um,
Love that. Speaking of demon hunting, you guys are setting out, which is wonderful. So good stuff. You head out and we will begin that little adventure. So let's see. It's through the south of the city and off into the forest. So the first day is just going to be pure forest going through there.
We have a compass, right? Does that even
We're
work
looking
where we're
one.
at?
What's that? Well, Ramars has a compass, but it's not working right now. So
yeah, it's a
Okay.
You
broken one.
have a camel. I am your compass.
Okay. That'll work.
all right. So day one, you're just going through the forest. You're outside. There's decent trails leading south. Decent, basically just dirt road types of things. So I'll head out. You're going south. This is strictly through the forest. So very decent. It's still a rainy, soggy kind of day. But you're just walking along. You pass other people along there. There's a fair amount of traffic going on here. It's not totally isolated or anything like that. So you head along, and you do find a couple other people passing you and so forth. One such group seems to be a small gnome family, about 5 or 6 people, the whole traditional mom and dad, the grandma sitting there, 2 gnome kids, and they're just kind of taking a break by the side of this little trail. And they've got a fire going, they're kind of having a lunch type of thing like that. One of the gnome kids comes running up to you as you guys come walking along or riding on the camel back also. And the mom's also trying to wave you down. And she says, hey, how far till Senzula? Are we close? You guys have been
Close,
traveling at
pretty
this
close.
point about 4 or 5 hours or something, so.
Oh yes, very
This-
close.
The skeptic in me wants to go, oh, no, you got to turn around. Sorry,
Keep
no,
going
I
the
don't.
way that we
I'm not
came
gonna say
from. You'll get there before nightfall.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. And when you guys said the mom comes closer a bit to you, she's leaving the kids behind and kind of waving them to go back to where their dad and the grandma is. And the mom comes up closer to you guys. Who's on foot and who's on? Well, I know you're a camel, so camels can't talk. So okay, but who's on the camel? Who's on foot right now?
I
Probably
will
walking.
be on the camel if she allows.
Okay. So
I kind
Gerard's
of like
on
bench
foot.
Schwaz on the camel too.
I love it. I love it. That's great. That seems so appropriate. Cool. All right. So Gerard and Ramaris, the mom comes up to you, and she's got something in her hand. Her hand's a closed fist as she approaches. She says, "You've been very, very hopeful." And she goes, "I'd like to give you something for your troubles. Thank you."
We
Old man.
and Ramars is like, wait, well, we have not really been all that helpful. Are you? And Remy is sputtering as Gerard just sticks his hand out.
So when Remy's sputtering haven't been helpful, and then she kind of holds it over to Gerard. Gerard, are you holding out your hand to accept or no, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll thank you. You're very kind.
Okay. She's holding it kind of up to you because you're a lot taller than she is. And she says, "Please don't be frightened of this. It looks different, but it will help you on your way. I'm certain of it. I'm certain of it. Do you have something weird? Do you have a good heart?"
Well, I like to think so.
Mama always said I did.
So glad. And here you go, right there.
Mama.
She holds it out and she drops into her hand on a silver chain. Looks like a real silver chain. It looks like attached to this a human eyeball. It looks like an eyeball. It's not wet or squishy or squelchy. It has no gore on it, but it looks like a perfectly cleaned human eyeball. It seems more like you're holding a marble or something, consistency-wise, but it's a human eyeball on a silver chain. And the back of it, how it's attached, it looks like it's just pierced into it. And it's just, yep, that's the little gift she gave you. And she starts to rush away and kind of waves back. She's, "Wear it, wear it, wear it." And then she goes back to her group.
Sarlin, is this cursed?
Yeah,
feels
let me
cursed.
just take a look at that. Well, it's very pretty. I'll give it that. Really
Is it,
clean.
though?
Yeah, really clean. I mean, they really got all of the crusties off. Yeah. So she'll
Definitely
take it and
clean.
kind of hold it up and take a really close look at it. And I guess, can I roll like, what is that? Like
You
knowledge?
do knowledge, yeah, for sure. It is, yeah. Well, that's porous, great.
5, but it's a crit.
Oh, 2 pies?
Ooh.
2 twos plus a 1.
Oh,
You
okay.
lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
got it. You
roll
rolled 2
2
twos.
fear
Okay.
plus the 1, so it's a crit, but it's only
Yeah,
5.
absolutely.
How does that work?
That's a success. That's a wonderful
Crit?
success.
It is a crit. Is a crit. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get your hope and everything like that, and you are just fine. So, yeah, that is a critical success. So you're looking at this eyeball.
Does it look back?
No, the thing about this eyeball, how to put this, it's not quite dead. It's looking to be attached like an eyeball would. You have heard about these things before. And if you put the eyeball in something, it will essentially kind of raise that person.
Raise the, what do you mean? Like resurrect them?
Sort of. They're still kind of dead, but mostly dead. So a
Oh.
revenant type of thing.
This is a powerful token. Wow, she was very generous. So if you should fall in battle and somebody puts this in one of your eyes and takes one of your eyeballs out, it will raise you, and you won't be like you were before, but you will be risen and you'll have your own mind from what I can tell.
So some sort of zombie or thrall, but with agency?
What a
It's
crude way of putting it, but yes.
kind of a hedge witch kind of charm she gave you for good luck.
Interesting. Sarlin, do you have a good heart?
I plead the 5th.
Maybe I
That
should
is
just
a
hold on to that for now.
concerning response.
All right. First day comes to a close. No problem in the travel. A bit muddy, but not terrible. Rain's not coming down hard. You settle up for that day. Wonderful. You make good time. I assume you go off the trail a bit, set up camp. Beautiful. For that night, someone give me a d6 just for fun. See if you meet anything. Still relatively sort of safe, at least known areas.
I can't reach my dice right now, so somebody else has got to roll the d6.
You've always got to be able to
I
reach your
rolled a
dice.
6.
Okay, no problem. Nothing bothers you. It's a nice, clear night. I'm not even going to worry about the watches because nothing bothered you. You sleep. Next morning happens. It's a bit cooler, but it's not rainy the next day, which is great. About afternoon, based on the map you were studying, you should hit the Grasslands, which is wonderful. So one day down. Day 2 is Grasslands afternoon. So you march around the forest. You get through that without too much trouble. And around the afternoon, you hit the Grasslands. There's still trees occasionally, right? But it's just grasses growing pretty damn tall here. A little trickier to follow the trail because grass is starting to overgrow it. It's easy for grass to overgrow. But you're following along. I think you're doing okay. And you're walking along that trail through the Grasslands. Now, as you're wandering here through the Grasslands, toward the evening time, when it's close to getting sundown, the path becomes a bit more clear. It looks like it's being better maintained. You're going to be approaching something, probably a hub, and you know that city is coming up. If you want to press on, you're guessing you'll hit it after about 3 hours of travel after dark, or you can crash here and sleep. Do you want to press on to the night for 3 hours to hit the city, or do you want to just kind of crash here and do it in the morning?
I think I'd rather hit it during the day. Even if we hit it after night, we don't know where we sleep. We don't know where the inns are.
The Adventuring Society lady was quite emphatic that it was dangerous to travel at night.
Also true.
Right?
I agree. We don't know what's in these woods. We should probably.
Probably
just
quite
rest here.
wise. So you go off the beaten path, you set up the camp, yeah? All right. Of course, you've been a
Yep.
camel this whole time, haven't you?
Yes. And that's what I was going to say. Porus has no opinions. They are camel. So,
That's funny. I wonder if
He
you go
was the
back to
forest
yourself
camel.
and then like do camel things, like try to spit and stuff. I don't know. That'd be weird.
I feel like camels have a
Oh.
lot of opinions. We just wouldn't be able to understand them.
but I'm also porous. And porous
True.
That's
goes
true.
where the wind blows them. So,
Forest
Most
camel.
chill
Also-
camel ever.
yes, not ornery most of the time.
That's great.
It's a good deal.
It's a very confused camel. That's wild. All right. So you guys set up the camp there. Get the fire going, I assume. Let me know if I'm wrong. And you set up for the night. So let's do a d6. See what bothers you in the Grasslands. You're officially in the Grasslands now. Let's see what happens.
I'll do one. I said that, and then there you
What's that?
go. It's a twos again. I love these twos.
No problem. No problem. Nothing bothers you. So you get up the next morning and you expect about 3 hours travel to get there. As you're going there and you're walking along, you kind of notice that there's this area over there. There's some trees, but you've got this kind of interesting coloration. Flowers are blooming like crazy in this area over there. And not just random, it seems. This little area kind of closer to you, only about 50 feet away, you see this little group of flowers, couple of feet in diameter. The neat thing about this is you got some like these dusk red flowers, kind of like roses, just growing up there from the stems. And kind of almost a blood red kind of color, surrounded by some other just brown flowers. Yeah, brown flowers. I know, but that's what happens. And it's in the shape of a chipmunk. The dusk red flowers in the shape of a chipmunk. So it's almost like a mosaic. These little flowers have that design in there. And there's other flowers kind of building onto that, going further toward that kind of more foresty area. if you wanted to explore that.
Ramaris will kind of do like when he first sees it, he'll do some like tactical hand signals to signal to everyone to like stop in the grass. And he's like, oh, I was warned of flowers in the shape of bodies and things. But she said it was mostly dangerous at night, not during the day. This seems like a very interesting herbalistic formation. I think we should investigate it.
Poor
Is it-
Spitz.
What'd you say, Bruce?
Well,
I said poor Spitz.
Oh God.
Oh,
I
I'll
am
That sums it up.
definitely not afraid of chipmunk.
I'll get a little closer to these things. Can I roll, would it be knowledge or instinct? Because I will have herbalism knowledge because, witch
Okay.
living in the forest, so.
Yeah, you
Knowledge
could do
or
knowledge, or you could do
Knowledge.
instinct, I guess, maybe on this.
well,
Yeah.
okay.
So either one.
Hope heavy, I am so sorry for you, and it's 25.
That's flipping huge. Okay, so the interesting thing about this is the flowers themselves have been magically arranged. So you get that. The flowers themselves are not magical. So the building, the arranging, the growing of these is all magical, but the flowers themselves are not magical at all.
Okay. I'll say to the group, it looks like these have been put together as they are by another hand or by magic of some sort, but I don't sense any magic about the things themselves.
Interesting. And Ramaris kind of looks up at like because you said there's like a path of them leading towards the edge of the forest.
Absolutely. There's the flowers and that little 2-foot squirrel thing, and some other flowers, just dull brown, light green flowers around there. And those aren't real flower colors, but yeah, just around there and kind of leading back toward that kind of semi-forested area, which looks like it leads to a clearing in the center.
Perhaps whatever created
Rem-
these is back there.
That's what I was thinking. And Ramaris is just like looking like really excited about this. He's just like, this is weird. This is new. As far as I can tell, there is nothing morally wrong about pursuing this. He looks pointedly at Porus.
The camel.
Poor Spitz.
There you go. Well, Peanut says, I agree. Let's go do this. This looks fun.
I'm curious.
Ramaris will start walking in that direction, but like he kind of stops and turns and like kind of keeps making sure people are coming with him. He won't actually go if nobody goes with him.
Well, Peanut is actually like 2 feet behind you, just staying very, very close, just looking at you, hanging on to your every hand signal, like it's life or death type of thing.
Gerard will also follow and ask what Thyra sees with her, I want to say elf ears.
Forgot
Also,
about my
but
freaking bird. Thank you.
if only we had someone who could fly ahead.
Let's send Thyra to go fly through the woods and follow the flowers to see where they go.
You can do that. Just easy flight, just over the trees and into there, and you get glimpses from Thyra. Bunch of flowers, all kinds of fanciful arrangements. It's like looking down at a mosaic with flowers instead of tiles, and it's just this beautiful clearing protected by trees around it, and it is nice. It's pretty large, a couple of acres, about 4 acres in there. Beautiful setting, different woodland creatures. You got deer, you got the squirrels and chipmunks and everything. You got the foxes there, all kinds of different colors of flowers, and it's a magnificent natural mosaic.
But there's no buildings? Sorry,
Now,
did I miss?
let's go ahead for Thyra, and let's see what she is doing on her. Let's do. You all right? Are you done? Sorry about the clouding. Let's do an instinct roll on that.
Instinct roll, and I'm going to spend a hope to use her scout experience.
Good.
And so actually, I think the way that
Setting
she
this one
works
at 12.
technically Yeah, so technically the way she works is it's not an instinct roll. It is
Oh,
just I can spend a hope to use one of her experiences.
beautiful.
So it is a roll plus her experience.
I like it. I like it.
Um, okay. Ooh, I also got a crit. I got 8 and 8.
Damn. You guys
So
are
I
not
spend
feeding
a
me at
hope and I
all
get the
today.
hope. Yeah, hungry GM.
Damn right. Okay. So Thyra kind of reports back to you, and as she's kind of flying around, going lower, checking these things out, the flowers seem like just flowers. They're not doing anything. But there is kind of a movement, slight movement. She looks over, and there's a humanoid figurine. It's got kind of legs forming into roots going into the ground. It's kind of like a tree person, not fully ant, more humanoid. So, yeah, she notices this thing. And she sees it. And the thing sees her and kind of looks up. Doesn't do anything about that because it's just a bird flying, right?
Mhm.
And that's roughly
Well,
what
when
you see.
Thyra kind of, yeah, Thyra will fly back. And we don't communicate psychically. She lands on Remy's arm and we do our obnoxious bird chatting. And then Remy
Openness
will turn to
impressed.
Porus and be like, Remy will turn to the camel and be like, well, there does appear to be a field of flower art created by a tree person.
Horse grunts at this and kind of sighs in the way a camel could possibly sigh. Almost like, well, you haven't met our dog. Our dog, I think that's the way he sighs. It's as if the world is on his shoulders.
Like an accordion deflating.
Mm-hmm.
God.
That's the sound that I think comes out of Porus. It's almost, I would hope that the feeling you get from it is, I don't want to be a camel. I want to meet the tree person. I'm so torn. Is this dangerous? I don't know.
If it's wrong, then why does
I'll
it feel
I'll
so
take
right?
the saddlebags off of Porous Camel and put them on my own shoulders so that she can go on.
Okay. Well, Pina says to Ramaris, Pina says, that's great. There's flowers and a tree person, but what do we do with that?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, this is beautiful artwork that I'm very interested in, but I have no real application for it.
Horse might shift out of being a camel.
You're gonna do it, huh?
Oh, I was about to say, I really want Porus
This
to be
feels Porus
interested in
coded.
this because I'm
Yeah.
interested in it.
So Porus slowly melts back into mushroom form and says, okay, Remy, you finally coaxed me out of it.
I think
Yes!
That's funny. You gotta be
Um,
losing like several hundred pounds as you do that. That's
Yeah, if the saddle were still on me, I think it would just kind of overwhelm
That'd be
poor
funny.
Porus.
I think Ben Schwa's our new pack mule.
So in typical, at least, typical Porus fashion, just kind of waddles out there. How far away do I know, like, generally where this Ent thing is?
Thyra can lead us
Roughly,
there.
yeah. It's you see the trees from where you're at, and you see the flowers going toward that area. So it's almost like this is to draw you in.
I'm going to keep like a wide berth from the artwork and just head towards the trees going, hello, hello, fellow plant person, hello.
That's awesome. So far, none of the trees answer in any way more than a normal tree would. So the plants are being plants, the trees are being trees so far. So are you all heading in at the same time together?
Yeah, Thyra is leading us. She's
Okay.
kind of like lazily flying back and forth, and as Porus is cautious, she'll kind of like crow back, or screech back. She's an eagle.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
trying to like say, like, no, over here.
So you all walk in there, and you do get through that basically multiple ring of trees, and you find these acres of just this beautiful flowers built up. And it's a weird, it's a general thing, but it's a weird AI generated art type of thing. It looks somewhat strange, but kind of get the general idea there. I know the lady almost looks like she's not wearing anything. Sorry about that, but yeah, so she's there. And she notices you, and she looks over at you. She kind of gestures at all the stuff there.
Mm.
Do you like my art? Do you like my flowers? Do you like what I do?
Oh, it's just beautiful. I'm more curious about you, though. You are also very lovely.
Thank you. And she bows deeply and raises again. As I am Silkima, the Dryad. These flowers, and I grow them every day.
Oh, every day?
Every
Oh
day.
my goodness.
Isn't that a
I do
tragedy?
a tragedy?
It is.
I think it's I mean if you have to regrow them, then yes, I agree because art like this should, I think, just last forever.
She takes a few steps toward you, very slow steps, but the ground kind of opens up for her roots as she moves forward. And just kind of slowly, and she kind of leans down. She's pretty tall. She's about 9 feet tall. And she kind of leans down and smiles and says, I am so glad you agree and appreciate fine artwork. You agree then, and she kind of looks over and gestures to the rest of your party, that anyone who destroys such artwork is evil. Yes?
Oh, have we destroyed anything? I really
No,
tried to skirt.
no.
Oh, good.
No, sir. Not
Yes,
you.
that would be terrible to destroy something like that.
I agree. There is a
Just
great
stop.
evil at night which destroys
Oh,
everything that I do. Every
hmm.
one of these flowers will die at night. Every morning, I have to clear everything and build again.
Hmm.
I am hoping you can have some help to eliminate treachery of the night, to eliminate the creature that destroys all the beauty that I create for the world.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Too often people do not appreciate the beauty of nature, and it's often discarded. I mean, okay, well, in full disclosure, I was in camel form, but we camped near here last night. Um, what what's causing all this destruction? I don't remember hearing anything, but I don't know if my senses were muted.
I work very quietly. It is someone similar to me. They have my skills at growing things. They kill everything that I make. Oh, the sorrow from all these plants dying, I can feel them, but my eyes close when the sun goes down. I cannot protect them. I sleep every night to their sobs and their demise.
Oh, oh, that is so sad.
It
And one of your
is.
own kind. Oh,
Would you all be good
well.
enough to kill her for me?
Sorry, her?
Yes.
So you do have, you know who it is, what it is?
In a sense, I sense her presence. But I sleep, and she awakens. She is the night, I am the day, and she destroys all the life that I create.
Are you sure this is wise?
What are you asking, Silent?
I'm asking the plant check.
Of course.
That does sound like a balance of nature kind of setup.
Two sides, same coin. Are we sure that killing her wouldn't kill you too?
She looks at both of you, and she just looks surprised. Her eyes go wide, her hand goes to her chest, and she's like, but she must die so the flowers may live.
Well, in that case, maybe you could give us some sort of incentive beforehand, just on the offhand that destroying her destroys you, if you're willing to take this chance. And I don't know, I think we could take an extra day, maybe, don't you guys?
That's well, Pina.
Well, Peanut
I'm
just
on
kind
no
of looks
schedule.
to Ramaris for answers. So what do you
And
think?
Ramaris
Should we
goes,
do it?
Well, it is important that all members of an adventuring party feel equally fulfilled. And then Ramaris will look to Porus and be like, Porus, will this help your feelings of sadness about your forest?
Hmm.
She does seem exceptionally talented at making things grow. Maybe she could give you tips on how to grow things.
This is true, but there is balance in nature, and you all bring up a good point. It is hard to approach these things with full commitment when you don't have all of the facts. Um, can Porus try and access any kind of mycelial network in the
Absolutely.
area?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And there's lots of flowers here. That's what she specializes in. But there's still other stuff too, which is pretty much undisturbed. So sure.
Okay, or my fungal network. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Okay, so it's this didn't go so well for me last time. We're gonna.
Let's see what happens.
Talk
It's an
to
11 with hope.
locals.
Okay. Okay. It's not huge, but it's okay.
Mhm.
As you're doing this,
Oh, wait, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I could potentially use
Experience?
my experience though, because I am in a place that reminds me of home. Where do I find that?
True.
Details? Yes. So could I add +2 to that? Would that make a difference at all?
if you want to spend the hope and add the +2, absolutely. And that will bring it up to a more positive thing. That's, yeah.
Okay.
Good. All right. So as you do this and you're going below the flowers, you're going into the network underneath the surface, which does survive through all the transitions. And you feel maybe with, how do you want to feel it? Do you want to feel it with just the feelings of them or flashes of what everything looks like? Or what do you want? How are you trying to access this?
Well, I think I'm looking for more answers around like what is the nature of her request? Like what are the flowers aware of what is happening? Do like is the surrounding nature, I guess, aware of what's happening? Do they have more information that she couldn't tell us? Like if this is some kind of like two sides same coin, um, by killing one part, are we damaging the whole? I think I'm just looking for more information about like why are the flowers dying? Why does she
Perfect.
want us to kill this counterpart
Gotcha.
or potential counterpart?
Let's do this. Here's what you see. You're figuratively in your kind of dream state,
Mhm.
standing in the middle of these acres. And you know the natural flow of things. You know the flowers grow and they die after whatever, a couple of weeks or whatever. These, you see the sun in the sky moving pretty quickly like that across the sky. There's beautiful flowers there, and this woman creature summons them, organizes them, makes the beautiful tapestries of them every morning, first thing. And they're doing fine. Everything's beautiful. Sun goes down. You're tapped into the I want to say mycelial network. How funny! Into the fungal
Fungal
network,
network,
right?
but yeah.
And you see what happens after this because they're aware of this. And night comes, and suddenly all these beautiful flowers are just chopped. Their heads come off. They die.
Hmm.
They don't scream or anything. They're just flowers. They're eliminated, totally eliminated. The earth reaches up, swallows them beneath. It's their basic flower stuff, the elements of it. And then other flowers at night are shaped. This girl is out of the picture, but another one stands there. This one is a male, much darker wood to match the night, under the moon now, and starts to organize things. Same type of thing. Different colored flowers, more night flowers, some glowing lichen and stuff, and different creatures, night creatures, predatory creatures, like
Oh.
cougars in there in the mosaic, a dragon over here, some night haunts over here, maybe a gargoyle over there, different kinds of creatures of the night, scary kinds of night creatures that way. The sun comes back around, starts to raise again. The creature you're talking to now comes up, kills all of them immediately, and starts creating her own witch rise. And it goes, the sun goes faster and faster, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All these things raising, dying, raising, dying, raising, dying, raising, dying. Twice a day as the cycle continues on that. All the time, forever, so far.
Chorus removes their hands from the ground, and says, "Oh, well, now I understand why they said that the night is definitely not a time to travel. It does seem like your nighttime friend is creating a much scarier place in comparison to your lovely one." And then Porus, I suppose, just kind of looks to the rest of the party and relays some more of the information that was seen, and
Absolutely.
kind of looks at all of you as if like, what do you think?
So it's a brother she has.
It's what?
It's a brother she has then.
Yeah.
Feels a bit like meddling in something that perhaps should not be meddled in.
I agree.
Even if it protects travelers?
The animals themselves wouldn't go away. I don't think they're mystical in nature. Even if we slaughtered this male dryad, the cougars and the Nikons and the gargoyles, I mean, they're just flowers, right? I don't think they're still really here. It's all just art.
I mean, is that what your friend Remy was insinuating? That it's just art, or that they were...
That was not what was said to me. They said it was dangerous at night near the flowers.
It was
Um,
heard third hand from an adventurers guild mistress who had never actually gone out in the field herself, as far as I'm aware.
Why don't we try and meet this nighttime dryad? Wait, did you say gaunts? The ghosts?
There weren't ghosts and stuff, but there were different creatures. There was a dragon. There was a gargoyle.
Those just
there were
kind of
haunts,
dark creatures
types
instead
things.
of like
Yeah,
light creatures. Okay.
scary
Yeah.
creatures.
Were
for
they
sure.
Why don't
moving?
we at least
Sorry.
or is it just art? Yeah.
Yeah, were they moving, or was it just like, did it... maybe I just didn't notice that. I don't know.
You did okay. 13's an average roll, so you didn't
Yeah.
quite get that much.
Okay.
I would be
No.
okay either way on this one. I'm curious, but not curious enough to risk my neck destroying something I shouldn't destroy.
hmm.
If you want to spend a night, I'm comfortable spending a night. I agree that we don't need to immediately attack on sight, but if you want to gather more information, I'm comfortable with that.
Are you okay with that, ma'am? Do you mind if we just spend some time with you during this day, and then when the night comes, we can see what this matter's all about?
Very much hope that you kill him. You're going to try to talk with him and bargain with him? She looks very
Well,
nervous.
what's the reward?
Offer you adventurers. What would you like? Dig it deep. I can look for things for you. I can open up tunnels for you. You wish?
Do you know anything about forests being overtaken and destroyed?
I am good with forests, but I do not leave this area.
Have you heard of anything like this, where, or maybe any remedies?
I'm going to give her a knowledge roll. Let's see.
Do I have an idea?
Did it not roll? Oh,
So
there
far.
3. Oh,
Everyone
God.
doesn't know. The second time I've met somebody
She
and they're
says-
like,
I'm-
"Well, never heard of it. I guess this makes sense."
What are trees?
Yeah, she's like,
Real random. I don't know.
I'm
Man,
so sorry for your forest. I don't
care-
know.
Okay, well, surely I do know, and I've heard that many an adventurer and traveler has fallen here. Knowing this area as well as you do, you must know where all those pieces of treasure and loot and random pieces of things that were dropped must be in your vicinity. Perhaps you could expose them for us in return.
She holds out a long, kind of wiggy finger and points at you and says, "You are so right. This place is deadly at night. Many an adventurer have fallen here. It is terrible and deadly. We'll go and create tunnels for you, and we will look together if you kill the night creature."
That would be
How
worth the
how
time.
long has he been killing off your flowers?
As
Days,
long
months,
as I've been
years?
making them, years and years. Oh,
This is some like
yes,
Grove
brave
Ramon
knight.
desert
Years
of
and years.
many colors.
You like these, yes? As Ramaris was commenting on the colors. You like these, yes? Let's preserve
they
them
are
till they die
beautiful.
tonight.
Well, are they useful flowers? Are they medicinal? Are they
Oh,
good for
flowers are beautiful.
pollinators?
Flowers.
Yes, such as the flowers that are raised at night as well.
Those are evil flowers. Those kill. Those are horrible. And they come to life as the creatures they represent and destroy many. I'm certain of it.
You are so lovely. So I just want to ensure your safety as well.
Thank you.
If you have never met this this counterpart of yours, could I roll like an insight check
Absolutely.
to basically see like what would something make me believe that they were somehow connected?
Right. Yeah, so you can do an
Okay.
instinct check on that. So let's see what
Instinct.
happens.
There
Yep.
we go. Before I start acting like okay, it's a 15 with hope.
Still with hope. I mean, good for you, but still with
Yes.
hope. Oh my god.
What's funny is I'm maxed out on hope. So
That's a yeah, what's that gonna throw so my way? Alright.
actually,
So great roll.
if I have an extra though to spare, maybe
You
could
know
I
what?
still use my
you can
home
spend the
stick?
hope to add your experience to get the higher roll of an 18 and then get your hope back anyway if you want.
What's that?
You can spend hope to add the 2 for your experience, right?
Yeah,
And then get your
could
hope
I do
back.
that?
Yeah.
That would be a 17 then.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Mhm.
17's pretty high, and so you're trying to ascertain what exactly?
Like basically, are they like? Is it some kind of duality? Like, are they two sides of the same coin? Like, I think that there is something there. It doesn't make sense that they would never meet. That they do the same thing, but yeah.
You're getting the idea that it's kind of an equal opposite balance that way, kind of a duality that way. You get the idea that she doesn't exactly know the opposite person very well at all. They've never met. But fears the worst, that they eat people, destroy adventurers, all that stuff that she tells people.
I fear that if we cause harm to the night dryad, we may unintentionally inflict harm on you. It seems too coincidental that you both are so connected from opposite ends. Have you ever considered that?
That could be very epic. That was well put. Go ahead and roll a presence. Let's see if you get high enough to convince her.
I have
You
a
want to use
+0
experience?
to
Go for it.
this.
Nice.
Oh, I could use plus experience too?
Yeah, if you want to spend
Okay.
a hope and do that.
Yeah.
But you guys
Okay.
have plenty of this game.
Yes. Okay, here we go. So that would be +2.
Well, thank you.
Oh
Well
my
done.
god. An 18 plus hope.
Jesus.
I'm feeling good tonight.
You
Doc,
guys
you
know
just
the
got
odds?
too
You
much
guys have got
fear
like
last
about,
time.
what, 8 hopes so far without any fear?
Yeah, I rolled
To be fair,
nothing
the
but
first
hope.
several sessions, I feel like we only ever rolled a fear, so
That's true too.
True.
I remember that. I was feeling bad about that. I was like, God.
The
Alright.
one where we had to fight all the people, it was like fear, fear, fear.
Yeah, I remember that.
This feels good.
Good. You guys are acing it. So yeah, you do. You see this, her eyes go a little bit wide slowly. And she says, "Oh. Oh. You think we are the same or related?"
Actually, would you like us? Well, honestly, if you don't know, then they may not know, but it's just it's a bit uncanny, right? You both clearly are passionate about your art and your actions mirror each other. You've never met. Maybe they have misinterpreted you as well.
It could be. It could be. And you see her thinking a lot, and you recognize something interesting. You know how you do your, God, I want to say mycelial, your fungal network, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's starting to do a similar type of thing that she hasn't done in a very long time. She's reaching out to other trees, and those other trees are reaching out to other trees, and she's pouring a lot into this, and it's going pretty damn far. And she gets deep into this, and her eyes just go pure white, and she's really, really stretching for this. I'm going to give her a roll.
If I try and connect with her in some way, could I
That's
either give
interesting.
her
Ooh.
advantage on whatever she's searching for,
I'll add a
or
d6 to her roll. That's interesting.
see?
Okay.
Okay,
Do you want to roll a d6 or do you want me to?
I will. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you're going to kind of see what she's seeing. And she's
Okay.
going through.
Unfortunately, I just got a 1. So
That's okay. Let's see if she rolls high enough. It's not awesome, but it's not
yeah.
terrible. Okay. Bear with me on this. Here we go. She's thinking, she's reaching out to different trees. You're helping out and assisting.
Mhm.
Your magic that way is good and strong and is substantial, but compared to what she's doing now on a much larger scale, it helps just a little bit. That accommodates for the one. She's going out to the different trees, everything, reaching far, far out, hitting some towns, going miles and miles and miles away, starting to scan everything. Hits different wooden gates because it's still wood and has some vestige of the trees left in it. Talks to that, listens to people talks, goes inside the certain tower, the certain library, hits this certain book after scanning dozens and dozens, like AI gone mad, and scans this one particular book, which speaks of something that might be the answer. And she says, "Oh, there may be a way. I've discovered a spell. It's called Eclipse. When night and day are at the same time. I think we could meet that happened and solve this."
I really want to see this happen. Yes.
I know me too. I really-
How do I get this if I
Sarlin,
can't leave?
Sarlin, when is the next eclipse? I feel like Sarlin
Whenever,
would
whenever
know.
she casts a
Sarlin
spell.
has
Sarlin
all of
might.
our star charts and like.
Do you require help to cast this?
I'm sorry, say what?
She asked, do you require help to cast this?
Oh, you're asking the tree person that?
Mm-hmm.
She says, "I think I need the spell. I need that book with a spell in it. I would not know how to cast this. I think I need that book with a spell in it. And if you could cast it, that would be wonderful. Yes."
What book? I'm sorry. What book do you speak of?
She turns to you eagerly. There is a book I discovered. It's right over there. And she explains it over this, over that, over that. It's dozens of miles away off to the west somewhere. In some tower, in some town, there's a spell book that has the Eclipse spell. That's what she wants to be cast right there in her little glade.
May need to wait for this and do it later.
How
Do you say it
fast
out
can a
loud?
bird fly?
She looks at you and says, a bird could be there. 2 days if it flew straight.
That's pretty far.
That is pretty
We can't hear
far.
you. Remy, we
Me?
can't hear you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Jeez. Sorry. You answered my question, and so I thought you could hear me.
Oh, that's funny.
Um.
Psychic gameplay.
Yeah. It just so happened that we were all on the same page. I missed. What direction is this in with respect to where we're headed?
Far off to the west, not going south like you guys are.
Mm.
So it is
Okay.
yet another side quest.
Okay. Remy will look down at Wilpina and be like, Wilpina, is your family expecting you on any timeline? Or would you be interested in living a true adventurer's life and just picking whatever comes up next and following it?
Oh, I want to be an adventurer. I really love being an
That's
adventurer
kind
with you.
of what I
And
hoped.
they
Yeah,
might,
that's
they
what I
might, they might
thought.
think I've been eaten, but that's okay. I'll show up at the doorstep and they'll be celebrating.
Oh, okay. I mean, perfect. We'll get you there when we get you there, and we'll get you there in one piece.
We're not gonna get eaten, are we?
If we do, it will
No,
be
that's
a good
porous.
story.
It's true. That is me. Trying not to be. I'm recovering.
Okay. She turns back to Ramars really quick. So, yeah. So we're going to get an Eclipse spellbook from a tower in a city.
Ramaris will kind of turn back to Porus and Sarlin and be like, if I'm being honest, I kind of tuned out when I heard they weren't medicinally useful.
A library,
So
who
I
knows?
will pass that question to you.
It's a library. We could find anything there.
It's a book in a tower library, so it's not like a public library.
Okay. Cool.
Still?
Is this like like the library of oh gosh, what's his name? Wu the owl
From
from
Avatar?
Airbender. Yeah.
Buried deep in the
Oh
sand.
gosh. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I didn't mean like it's a library with everything. I meant it's a library there could be anything.
You don't know?
We have no idea what's going to be in there, regardless of the
Maybe.
size.
Definitely out of your way, but interesting.
I'm willing to go out of the way. I mean,
I'm
this is why we put that
definitely
addendum in that contract. You never
Oh,
know.
that's great. Love it.
Oh, wait, that's right. What is your contract, Gerard?
Only
We
that
get
I
back.
must see Reg within 24 hours of returning to Senzula. If I never return to Senzula,
Right.
technically
Glad you made that
there'd be
instead of
a
coming back in 2 weeks. That would, yeah.
loop of the contract, but I ain't no rat. We are going back to Senzula. I will see Reg, but there's no deadline.
I like a library.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the desert.
I know what you're talking about now, man. I was slow. It just hit me. Yeah. Gotcha.
The
Fun stuff.
Sandbender episode.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When they lose Appa.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring that part up, but Connor
my
always loves
God.
to bring up the saddest parts.
Oh.
Can I please beast form into Appa one day? I die. It's so cute.
There you go.
Okay.
Christmas is coming, so who
I don't
knows?
know. I mean, I could definitely here's the thing. I could winged beast form into a hawk, owl, or raven. I don't know if that's sufficient enough to carry a book. It would still be 4 days, I'm assuming, round trip, right?
Yeah, if we're going, we're all going. I don't think that we should
Split like
split
that.
up once we're out here in the wilderness. We're on no timeline. Wulpina needs to get her adventuring, what's the word I'm looking for? She needs
She's
to get her teeth
smiling
shut.
when you're saying that. She's just looking up at you with sparkling eyes.
Let's school her well.
And Remy will lean down and be like, "Poor, she will do literally whatever we want."
Oh, well, I don't wish to manipulate the girl, but that is very sweet of her. So if it
No,
does,
that's not what I meant. That's not what I
what
meant.
did you
I
mean?
meant she's very excited to be here.
Oh,
And
I
so
see.
She's
So she
nodding.
won't be upset if we go. Okay, gotcha. I was like, oh, she doesn't need to climb up anything, like.
This is relatively easily traversable terrain. A couple dozen miles probably wouldn't take all that long in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
We're
if we
gonna say
push hard,
2
we
days by
can be there
flying,
pretty
4
early.
days by walking.
honestly, anything that keeps us out of the heat and humidity sounds great to me as an extension of our trip.
I'm also
So it would be
reluctant to enter
4
the
days
desert.
walking one way.
Walking.
4 more days
That's
walking to
walking.
get there.
But if we're like sprinting or like, walking briskly, I
I'm
feel
already
like
assuming
we
we're
should have a
going
good
pretty full
third off of
speed,
that.
4 days. But if you're pushing it, maybe a bit quicker, maybe in 3, but you're gonna be pretty damn tired.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance for
Are
accidents.
you in a
stuff
rush to go somewhere, Porus?
Oh, no, that was just Emma making sure. No, never really in a rush, and I am very interested by this dryad woman. I don't want, well, I know I don't mind going anywhere the wind blows for many, many days in random circles, but I know that that's not necessarily how everyone wants to operate. So, um, in order to respect the interests of everyone in the group, I am willing to put a pin in this and circle back literally after we visit the desert place. Um, or we could do it now, but no rush. Not many, many years. No, I'm good.
I think the general feeling is to do this now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I would like to remain in temperate weather for as long as possible with the intention of taking Wulpina eventually to her destination. Eventually. There's no rush, though. We're on an adventure.
Gerard, I'm
Peter's
glad you
nodding.
said something though, because I thought you were our holdout, so I needed your blessing. Thank you. I didn't know if
You're
there's a
welcome.
dragon you needed to fight, so
Would you like an eye?
absolutely not.
Okay.
Thank you.
The Dryad girl is just kind of looking at all of you, looking hopefully. So you will do it? You will retrieve the spell? We will cast it here.
Absolutely.
And she looks over at Starlin and says, you will be the one to cast, yes?
Depending on what it requires. We don't yet know what the casting requires.
That is true.
Do you know what it requires?
Do not.
Hmm.
Just
Cannot
saying.
even read.
What?
It is a fair boundary to set, though. One shouldn't go into a binding agreement without knowing what all of the conditions are, so we will certainly fetch you the book.
Thank you. Thank you. You're
Horace
open
here would be
minds to
very
many things.
Horace here would be very upset if the casting of this required a small sacrifice, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, I'd be so upset. I know a small creature who would just. Never mind. It would not be. No. No.
Usually
balance
it
Charlotte, your
requires an
shoulder
anything.
hurts
innocent
as the
creature.
claws just kind of dig in.
The balance has been disrupted. You must consider this. But we'll talk about it on our walk, okay?
All right, I guess we're gonna start walking that direction.
There you go.
Let's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Side
Bye,
quest.
lovely lady.
Now,
Goodbye.
as soon as
Thank
Remy
you.
realized
Thank
that we're
you.
heading to the tropics, he has begun stalling.
That's fine.
Like, yeah, we'll get there eventually, but like, he is not excited about hot and humid. What the fuck?
Yep, yep. Interesting. All right. Now,
What happened?
Funky
yeah, what
dress.
is
Got
Are
a
you
rash
okay?
or something?
Yeah, I've got like a rash popping up, and I'm wondering if
Oh.
something that I've been crafting with is causing this.
Do you have any
Yeah, that
Benadryl?
sounds.
Yeah, I have allergy meds upstairs. I also have a fresh tattoo, so it's like, which is also actively
Mm,
itching. As it like I'm literally like
don't
1 week out,
scratch
so it
it.
is.
Same
I know,
location?
I'm not, but thankfully the rash is around
Pretty.
it, not on
Oh,
it.
yeah, that
So
definitely
like,
It's
seems
a
like
zombie
maybe
bird.
there was like
Go
something.
yeah.
wipe it off with some water. Just try and like get
Oh,
it
wow.
off of your
Pretty.
skin.
That's
I'll post a
cool.
picture in the chat, but yeah, I have allergy meds upstairs. Sorry.
That's not good.
So I'm gonna go grab that. Keep going. I can hear you.
I think there should be an
But
attack
I'll
by,
post a
I mean, there's
picture.
attacks by poison, there's attacks by fire. I think there should be attacks by allergies. It really is debilitating.
I mean, you
It can
enter
be
a
deadly.
field of flowers, so that sounds like Allergy Central. So
Huh?
Yeah, and also like I have these like preserved leaves that I soaked in vegetable glycerin, so like it
Yeah, who
shouldn't cause an
knows?
allergic reaction, but I've never crafted with it before, so maybe it did. I don't know. But yeah,
Who knows
I'm
what
listening.
chemicals they use?
Yeah. Okay.
My first thought was, do you have any diphenhydramine? I'm like, don't use the, just say what the actual brand name is. People
Never
aren't
leave
gonna
home
know
without
what
Oh
it
no,
it.
is.
I don't know the brand names. I use fexofenadine as my like go-to.
As long
I
as it's
don't
an
understand.
antihistamine, it should work.
These words sound like nonsense.
They are nonsense. They're made up words to make medical people sound smart. That's what they are.
They're magical spells that make you feel better.
They
There we
are
go.
They are
It's
kind
real
of
life
with
magic.
components.
magical spell components. Love it.
I like it. I like that it's magic.
Next time I do clinical, will be I swallow this spell component.
All right, so you guys do know that a few more hours to the south lies the welcoming city, which you've had by all reports is pretty friendly. You could just cut out straight now. You're not on any certain road going to the west. You're not sure if there's a city road going to the west in that city, but right now there isn't. So you can strike out without a compass or map or anything like that. Just off the road and strike out west to try to find that tower in that city
Uh,
4 days away. Or you could try to go south a couple more hours, only a couple hours, to the city and hope there's a road leading that way. What do you want to do?
Seems likely to me that there will likely be a road from one city to the next, particularly if they're within a few days' travel of one another. And I'd be willing to bet that the time we save taking such a road would outweigh the amount of time it would take us to walk to the city to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as we can actually find the road, yeah.
Okay. So you're heading south another 2 hours to try to hit the city, yeah?
mhm.
Beautiful. Cool. So it's actually not bad. The grasslands, absolutely. And it's nice, temperate, and you're going along, and the grass has been maintained here, so it's actively not overgrown, which is great. You keep heading to the south, and you do come to this place. And it's literally, there's a sign as you approach and see the city in the distance. It says Donby Meadowtown. I think I pasted that in there earlier, right? So Donby Meadowtown.
Oh,
And
isn't
this is
that that
the
lovely place they said
There's
we
a quick
should
little
stop?
place there.
It
Yeah.
is, yes. They said that people here were very kind.
That is what you've heard.
Um,
So you head over
I mean,
there,
they have
you
a
pass the
feast once a
sign.
week.
Yeah. So you go there, and there's the city. And it's just got a rudimentary, only like about a 6-foot stone wall around the thing that quarried from somewhere. And a little gate there to let you in, at least on the side that you're approaching. And there's some guards there, and they stand outside looking fairly bored because they don't get a lot of business. But the two guys with the spears, and just got light jerkins on, some leather padding on the shoulders, pauldrons or whatever you call them. And this greets you, raises spears. Hello, adventurers. You don't look like traders. Are you a camel?
I don't
Or
think
is
I
Benchwa have
changed
to
into
walk?
camel form Was there a need for me to? I suppose we did have saddle and supplies. So if
I'm just curious.
We've only carried it for 2 hours, so I think we could have all carried it between the several
Okay.
of
Yeah, I
us.
think it'd be
if
I
fine
you
would
that
have
wanna
way.
stay
needed
as
a
far as,
break
yeah.
because that's a lot of weight, and I'm semi-frail.
We could dump the water though and just
I mean,
refill it at the river. Water's
Benchwan,
heavy.
Gerard, and
oh yeah, that's true.
Remy.
Yeah,
Cool.
you're right. We're still in a moist area, so we can always just refill them. Why does everyone hate that word? I don't understand. I saw your face.
I don't. It was a funny way of putting it. We're still in a moist area. I don't actually
Yeah.
hate the word moist. It was just funny. Like I
Patricia
would
does.
expect humid or like, but moist
Yeah,
area.
damp.
It's just
Moist.
Yeah, it sounds like impending
moist.
athlete's foot, right? Just
yeah, exactly. Like
You
it's a
feel the
summer day and I took my
cobblestones and the
sneakers
cracks
off.
between them are wet. Like it's moist.
Oh
I
gosh.
can't argue, but you know.
So not in camel form then.
Okay, so you're enjoying the moist and non-camel form as you're walking through, and the guards just greet you, see that you're just adventurers there. Say, welcome, you're in luck. Tomorrow's the feast. Come on in, but get some lodgings. You will stay the night, yes?
How late in the day is it?
It's only about noon.
I don't think we're staying, are we?
No,
We're just
I don't
traveling
think
on.
so.
Is the feast? We heard that the feast was weekly. Is that true?
It is. It is. It happens tomorrow.
We should be back in the area soon then.
Oh,
As it
okay.
happens, we expect to be back to this town in almost exactly a week. So
Oh,
That is
that's good then.
true.
Well, if you're passing through, then go ahead. Get your provisions here. It's reasonable prices, and we'll head out again. Where are you headed?
Well, more than anything, we're looking for directions. We're looking for, is there a city to the west of here, perhaps a few days out?
Yeah, there is. There's a town. There's a town. Couple days out, so several days out, and there's a bigger city past that. Are you looking for the town or the bigger city?
We're looking for a library.
There's libraries in the big city.
Like a tall one maybe? A big
Tall
one?
library?
I don't know.
is the city
It's a
about
public library. I
another?
don't know of a tall library. The one guy's just kind of talking to you as a human.
Is the city another couple days walk from the town?
Yeah, it is. So it'll take you about maybe 7 or 8 days to get to the bigger city. But there's a smaller town only about 4 days away from us here.
Well,
Likely
I
the town.
suppose we'll just head in that direction.
It must be the town. She would have said if it was longer than that.
Okay then. Well, come on in. You can head to that small town. It's there's not much there. And it's a bit strange. You got some kind of well-to-do retirees living there. They kind of run the show there. Not much to see. But if you want to go there, that's fine. The city's name is Peskin. And it's not much
Peskin.
anything. I mean, the rich retired people keep their riches to themselves pretty much, so not much to see, but if you want to head there, yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, I don't think we have any reason to stay here, so
Guy's like, well, I'm sorry to hear that. They
we
got
just-
some soft beds over at Mabel's Inn, but and the feast tomorrow is
we'll be
great,
back
but
in around a week. We
Okay.
will, but we want to. I don't know. I feel like we should keep moving. No more side quests right now.
What kind of meat is served?
we're at the feast. You know, I'm glad you asked that. We actually have a pretty good layout. The meats just depends. There's a lot of what's around. Whatever the hunters have gathered. We do have some sheep farmers around here too, so we got lots of that. But we do have some other things here.
That's what I'm worried about.
And he launches into this. He starts talking. I just pasted it in. He's like, we got a lot of fruits and vegetables. We got meats like lamb and chicken and fish, usually. But we do have our stetgra, which is great if you like meats. That's the meat stew, and the rules for the meat stew is it has to contain at least 3 kinds of meats. And it's really, really good. The gravy's really good on that. You serve it with bread to sop it up. That's the way to do the stetgra. That's good stuff. And the Domby pudding, not to be missed. Once you start getting full, you start in on the Domby pudding. Good stuff, good stuff.
So how much of this meat would you say is caught randomly?
A lot of it's raised, like the lambs and the chickens. The fish is caught, of course. There's a river that runs just to the east side of the city, which is great. A lot of good fishing around there. Other stuff just comes from other sources. We've got a lot of people that go out and just do hunting and trapping out in the grasslands. You'd be surprised. There's a fair amount of animals out here.
They don't eat people, Sarlin. Some people are just nice.
Yeah,
He
sorry,
says, "Oh
I
no,
think
no,
I'm-
no! It's no people, no humanoids in it. No, that's disgusting. So no."
I just think I've heard too many dark stories. My apologies.
He kind of looks at Gerard and says, "She doesn't eat that stuff, does she?" He's pointing to Sarlin.
No, of course not.
Okay, is your little familiar visible?
Yeah, he's on my shoulder.
It points to the. Does that eat people?
It would not surprise me.
Really? He starts getting a little defensive.
He's too small. He can't hurt anything.
Is he gonna grow?
I can
don't
confirm
know.
he tries to eat people.
Well, I'm sure he'd try, but he can't.
He looks a bit more nervous and says, "Well, you keep a close leash on that thing. I think we should keep that on a leash to enter the city."
Here, here.
Yeah, Mushroom Guy agrees. Leash time for the pet.
Keep
Don't
an
worry.
eye
Leash up
on
and
it.
come on in.
Haha, I like that, Gerard. That's very funny.
All right, they open the gate. They let you in, no problems, as long as the beastie is on a leash.
He's on a mental leash.
He says, "Nope, get a leash. Get a leash."
I'll take a piece of twine and like tie it around his neck and tie it around my wrist.
Okay, I feel better. Thank you, miss. Have a good stay.
That's what's gonna be what saves it. Sure.
Oh, if you go back to the feast, control your beast.
Sorry.
I don't get it.
It was just silly, but yeah. All right, so you go in, you go through, you see Mabel's inn. You walk past that. There's this big opening place in the center of town, the courtyard. All these tables and chairs are there. They're starting to set it up the night before for the feast. Because everybody in town eats there. That's kind of like the rules. And there's some other rules, but yeah. And yeah, you guys do go, you find another gate to the west. And there's a path road, not a fancy one, but at least you won't get off track on it. And it leads to the west. It goes just kind of within a rock's throw of that city, the one you want to get to, the little kind of crappy one. So it'll take you to that. And yeah, Peskin, and that's where you guys want to go. So you know that from what the guard said.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we just gonna plow through here and just keep going?
Yeah, absolutely, if you want to.
Yeah,
All right,
think
it's only
so.
noon.
Sounds good to me.
Great. So the guard was nice. Everybody in the city seems nice. People are waving at you. You guys are new, so people come to try to interact with you. You can make small talk. There's just another things, see if you have anything of interest from Senzula. They can trade for other stuff. So little things like that if you want to. Or you can just keep going through, and that's fine. And you do. You just immediately head out, find this other thing. Beautiful. You start out on it. Still grasslands for a few days. So, totally different territory that you haven't checked about. So that's something. But you start walking through. And you got several hours before it's nightfall. So start walking through here. For the daytime, let's see what happens. Someone give me a d6. Let's see if something bothers you in the daytime. You know how I like to do it. If you get a 1, let me know. First roll I get.
2.
3.
2. Nothing and nothing. That's fine. All right. So you go through the day. You see a few people going back and forth. This traveling couple on horseback. They look like fairly well off. They're dressed in light silks and stuff because it's not a horrible day at all. And with a wide brim hats and stuff. And they're talking, and they're from the town many days past. And
They're
just waiting
dressed
to-
in silks.
Yeah, over their riding gear.
Peskin is well-to-do
Silk.
retirees.
Yeah, no kidding.
You can tell I don't ride horses, so yeah. Let's scratch the silks. Linens?
Yeah, I was about to say, if they're just like, they must be out for a pleasure ride on their beautifully bred horses with guards behind, like silk as riding gear.
I stand corrected. So they're in linens, hopefully dyed. Can I make them pretty?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty dyed linens. So they're doing that, and they're just making small
What if-
talk and greeting good
What if
guys.
mulberry worms in Senzula are 6 feet long, and one single worm can make 30 yards of silk?
Oh God,
It's very cheap
Could
in
be.
Senzula.
that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that. They're like very excited about that. They're good to know. Thank you. We might visit there next. And they kind of carry on their way.
You get a stain on it. You're like, just throw it. We've got plenty more.
Oh God.
These cheap, worthless rags.
Oh my god.
They hurry on their way. All right, so nighttime comes. You guys set up camp, a little off the road, the whole fire and stuff. It is a grasslands. You do occasionally hear different animals scurrying through there. Grasslands are pretty high here, so it's about between knee and hip length. I mean, for porous, it's pretty much eye level. But you're traveling along, and it's consistent, so it's nice. It's a nice travel.
Boris, are you staying in mushroom form?
Again, I think I'm content to stay in mushroom form unless you all need me to carry things or you.
No,
So,
we got Gerard right now. He's in, or sorry, not Gerard. We got Bensois in the back carrying
okay,
stuff.
this is true.
So
Benchwa has no say in the matter. They
I
No,
have
he
think
doesn't.
until we
he took
get
off.
to until we get to the desert, I think you're probably good to stay in porous form.
Okay, yeah. Porous likes to be porous. Look
Cool.
around. Not spitting all the time. It's a little gross.
Don't blame you. So you're heading along, and it's time for the nap for the first day of travel. We're gonna say you guys are moving pretty quick, so you hit the tower town roughly nightfall in 4 days. So this will be day number 1 if you move it pretty good clip.
Okay.
So give me that beautiful roll. Let me know. I'm gonna leave it to chance on this one. Someone roll. The brave one.
Anybody else want
I'll
to?
do
At some
it.
point, we're bound to hit the one. I think we've done probably
I never
4 or 5 of
roll.
these by now, so we're on right.
Oh,
You
go for it,
guys
Starlin.
are
Roll.
the luckiest
Yeah, go
people
for it.
No, I'm not
this
rolling.
game.
Someone else do it.
Is someone else doing it? I will.
I will.
Okay.
I got another 2.
Okay.
Oof.
I got
You sure
scared
about
for a
that
second.
die?
This one is a digital die, actually. I'm using
works.
the
Oh.
Discord die.
Yeah, Discord's fine.
Yeah. I will say
All right.
I don't think that Remy is gonna long rest tonight, though.
Okay.
In terms of like, I
We're gonna
don't
work on
need
stuff.
to long rest. Well, I wanted to do some herbalism hunting, and like, if we're moving too quickly during the day to do it, Remy was gonna spend some time at night,
I will
checking
gladly
out
join
what
you.
interesting things are around here.
I don't need a long rest either, so I'll join you on that if you'll have me.
I suspect I'm like risking some exhaustion or something, but yeah, that's what I'd
I
like to
think
do.
as long as we get a short rest, like as long as we get a few hours of downtime, we should be okay, right?
That's what I'm thinking. So like maybe doing like 4-ish hours of herbalism hunting towards the
You'll
end
be
of the
okay with that.
day.
You'll be tired, but
That'll
that's
leave,
fine.
yeah, because if we
Or
stop when
early in the morning, actually.
That's good too.
it's fall, right? So if we're
Yeah.
stopping when it gets dark, that's like what, 7, maybe even a little earlier. We're making camp. If we spend 4 hours, we're still gonna have plenty of time to sleep. So we should be okay.
And I think Remy would do it the other way, actually, sleep and then wake up really early.
That's crazy, but
That's funny.
no, okay, then we can be sure we get sleep. Okay, all right, I'm on board. All right.
Yeah, Thyroid will wake us up. She's a good alarm bird.
That works. Okay,
Cool.
so you guys are basically heading out, and you're fine. And then in the early evening, as you're setting up camp, I guess, or early morning, whenever you guys want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
you head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and-
spend a hope and add my herbalism experience, which is green thumb, because my mama taught me.
Gotcha.
And so
Are you
is
getting assistance
that-
from your teammate or no? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
Sarlin,
have
so- 2d6 you can add.
survival. survivalist, so I have to use my hope though, right?
Well, it's not
'Cause
like
that's an
that. If you're just
experience.
assisting Remy with his hunting, it's just a D6 help, I think. So we can do
Oh,
it that
then
way.
yeah, okay.
Mhm.
This is
So
right
yeah,
up
you
my alley, so.
So go for it.
Um,
What are you looking for, by the way?
and what am I rolling? I'm doing some herbalism hunting, and since this is early in the morning,
Hmm.
I am looking for any delicate blooms that like moonflowers or something
Oh.
that I know to have sleeping properties.
I would like to add to that, as we're going out from the camp and going around it, or however far in we're going, I'm gonna set a few small snags, like snag traps, because I do know how to trap and I have rope and it's not
Okay.
that hard.
Just
So
animal snares.
Oh
We
wait,
can do that.
I already
just
have
little
sleep
snares.
flowers, so these aren't sleeping flowers. These are something
Okay.
else.
I will set
These are
3.
psychedelic flowers.
Psychedelic flowers. All right.
Ooh.
That's what I'm hunting for. Okay, cool. So
Let's see how you
roll
did.
2d12. Okay. What did you add onto this, Sarlin?
Just as we're going out, I'll set 3 small snares just wherever I
Oh, I
see
meant the
game
D.
trails.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a 1d6, I guess,
Mhm.
because I'm just kind of helping you watch for whatever you're looking for too.
Thank you. Oh, well, you got your fear doc, I'll tell you that. But
Woo! Thank you. Oh
trying to
my
think
gosh. It's almost 3
It's the
hours to
first of
get
the
one
night.
fear.
But I got what
I will rise again.
what's the D6, Sarlin?
Oh, I thought you'd roll it. I'll roll it. Hold on.
Hmm?
How do I? Oh, I remember. Okay. 5. Hell
Nice. Then
yeah.
it's a 25 with fear.
Jesus, that scared me. All right,
Mm.
25 is pretty damn huge. So you're going there and you want psychedelic flowers? Well, you got them. Just for comedy, you find some flowers, a group of flowers. We're going to call it sunflowers. It's going to be called the artist's palette because each of the petal is a different
Nice.
color because that seems to fit the psychedelic mood here.
Ooh, I like it.
Cool.
And how many dice should I roll to figure out how many doses I get?
Yeah, let's do a d6 on that. Well, you got a really good score. Let's do 2d6.
Nice. Okay. I got 7 doses of artist palette flower, or 7 units, we'll call it. Oh yeah, I've been using the word doses, so.
Doses
But
it
there
is.
will obviously be processing and things like that.
Right, it's very raw,
Right.
but yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a heck of a
Cool.
roll, so yeah.
So yeah, Remy will kind of come out of like some fog, like with a bundle of these flowers in his hand, kind of like separating them out and like rotating them and organizing them so that there's like a nice little like,
Beautiful bouquet.
balayage or whatever it's called. What's the word I'm looking for? Gradient.
Oh, cool.
And then be like, Solid, thank you for your help. I got a really excellent harvest. How is your trapping going?
It's funny.
We won't know until we double back the way we came. Possibly even until morning.
When you said Remy came out of the fog, it sounded like you were trying your flowers for a minute. Yeah.
Right.
I was kind of considering, I think he might have like one like bright fuchsia flower petal, just like tasting it, just microdosing for the day.
Yeah, that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
You have to be sure of the potency of what you're picking, I guess.
It's potent. It works. Remy's got a strange look on his face. And he goes back. Bunch of flowers.
His rectangular pupils just get like really
They
wide.
get round.
Detail.
Oh no, they get round. Oh no, they go hypnotoad.
That's funny. That's
That's
too great.
awesome.
All right, so you got your flowers. There you go. God. All right, so you guys are there for the night, and did you guys already encounter your D6 just to see for the nighttime? I don't think so, right? Let's go and do it for the nighttime. You did it for the
I
day.
rolled a 2, I think.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem then. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so the next morning, Solon, you double back to check for your traps.
Mhm.
So let's go ahead and roll that. See how you do.
Is it a 1D? What do you want me to roll?
No, these are the 2d12s, complete with fear and hope and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And if it's with fear, you can get
Do I use my survivalist then for that, or?
that. You absolutely can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to spend the hope to do it.
So we
Okay,
are
do I
long
use
resting.
1
correct?
or 2 hope for that?
Oh, just one hope.
Okay, I was
It's
about to
usually you
say, 'cause
spend
that
a one
seems
hope and it's a +2
fishy.
usually.
So I don't know how to actually do that. So I just add
Oh, just
2
roll
to like a
2d12s.
1. Okay.
And one's going to be your hope, one's going to be your fear. The duality dice.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to.
Is anyone not at full hope, by the way? Because I have this ability that can
What?
top off your hope
That
every
doesn't
day.
work.
Oh, that's cool. Then,
How
yeah.
do I tell it to do 2? Because it did 1 at a time.
I don't know.
Because it
And
did a 9. Could I just roll 2?
Yeah,
How do
why
I
not?
even?
You got a 9 in the first. That'll be your fear or your hope. Which is that?
You call it.
No, I'll call it fear if it's a 9. So you call it.
Okay, well then I'll call it hope.
Okay, so what's your other roll?
1
9 and a 1. That's a 10. It's not huge.
plus 2.
Okay. So you got a rabbit.
Yay! What color is it?
Brown?
All right, I got a brown rabbit. Is it
Right
still
on the
alive?
inside?
It's still
I'm
alive at the
hoping-
moment.
Really? Okay,
it's
I'll snap
dead.
its neck then.
It's
Wait,
okay.
but you don't want a soul to feed to your grub thing?
No, it has to be able to. Remember, it was saying that it wants to be able to do it in one swallow. Yeah, it's got to be small souls, small lives.
Ew.
You guys remember Dracula? No.
That's funny.
Oh, remember his assistant? He's like, no, he gives me souls. He gives me lives, small lives, and that's why he was eating insects. You guys, come on, it's the classics.
Well, speaking of creepy, I do want to state that while you guys are all sitting there and sleeping or on watch, Sarlin, your little friend, you're familiar, went sniffing around Gerard. Gerard, this is a no-stakes roll. Go ahead and roll the duality dice. Let's see if you wake up for this. Because it's sniffing around you.
14 with hope.
You
That's a
absolutely
flat
wake
roll.
up. You see this thing sniffing around its little nose, just doing this twitchy thing. It is right where you're keeping your eyeball on the silver chain. It's trying to find that thing. And it's just starting to scratch slowly at the pouch in this kind of sloth-like way. It sees you awake and it
Sir.
kind of looks over at you with all of its eyeballs, and it freezes.
You, sir, have enough eyes, I think. Also, I don't like you, and I will kill you if I get the chance.
It scurries slowly back to Sarlin, and it just curls up like a cat right next to her. Wow. All right. So, yeah. Well, you got your dead rabbit and your live familiar.
I would like to start a project. Is that what it's called? If possible. Or work on a project.
Okay.
This is not really a very active project. I think I'm just mostly going to do this when I don't have to heal. The project is essentially, I'm going to, I don't know how much a fun girl really needs to sleep. I would just like to really deeply meditate though. And in doing so, I would like to try and attempt like whatever fun girl network I can as like deeply as possible. So like almost like very deep slumber just to try and maybe like access whatever nature is nearby, see if I can glean anything about diseases or really anything. Like maybe even just try and find like a brethren or something that might have left the area. Just some kind of information about home
Okay,
and healing.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Now we're doing this as a project.
Yeah, I don't know how else maybe to pursue this other than like
Okay.
asking people randomly.
Well,
So
I like
would you like
that.
me to think of something as more specific, like make an intention prior to it?
You could do that if you want. Here's what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Usually projects take a certain amount of time before it actually works.
Mhm.
So you're going to go into a deep meditative state
Mhm.
night after night or whenever you get a chance on an off day, right?
Mhm.
And we'll have a countdown timer, similar like we did with Ramars and the compass. So
Mhm.
when it basically hits 0, you make your big breakthrough and you're able to find out a few things. Does that
Okay.
sound
Yeah, and
good?
I don't plan to solve it in one go.
Right,
Just
but I'll drop little
nuggets,
hints for every breakthrough.
usefulness. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Oh, we can do that for sure. All right, so you do your first one now, I guess?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I see. Countdown. Interesting.
So you're going to do this deep seated access thing. I'm going to set the timer for, oh God, Ramars, do you remember what I set your timer for the compass initially? Was it?
It says to use a D20 or another die as a countdown die to track your progression. I don't know what that means though.
Okay, that could be a very long one.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go past like 8 or something. Does 8 sound good?
Yeah, 8 is fine. Would you like me to roll something?
Absolutely. Let's
D8?
roll a duality dice that night to see how it goes. There are always dangers and things too. If you get a failure with fear, something bad could happen.
Okay. So duality, just normal. I'm not rolling 2 D8s.
No, you are rolling duality dice on this.
Okay.
The
Okay.
8 is the countdown from that. If you get a
I see.
critical success, it goes down, I think,
Okay.
2. Regular success goes
Okay.
down 1. Failure, it doesn't do anything. If you get a critical fail, it goes up 1.
I see.
So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
kind of that's basically how it's set up.
Okay.
Let's do it. You go deep into the fungal network, pushing yourself farther than you ever have before. Let's see how it works out the first time.
I got a 10 with fear.
That's not so great.
Yeah.
That's not so great. The first foray, you probably find out it's a bigger place than expected. A lot more going on, and maybe you bump into some other entity's consciousness as you're doing this. And so it's just a woof, and then you break off. So it's a what was it, a 12?
A 10.
10. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
think that, yeah. So that's a failure with fear? I'm going to bump that up to 9. Sorry about that. Yeah.
There. No, it's okay. It shouldn't be easy.
No. So failure with fear, it bumps up to 9. Oh, I get to feed myself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay! I got 2 fears the whole entire game. Yeah, so quite a few things happen. We found some psychedelic flowers. We have a dead rabbit. We have a Gerard who's threatening a demonic house pet. And Porus had a bad dream about mushrooms. And so
It's true.
that's pretty much it.
It's like his worst nightmare is just to have a bad dream about mushrooms. And
There
so
you go.
it's really deep. It's layers.
It's layers. Mushrooms are versatile. So what do you guys think? It's a good place to pause it for till next time?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Dirty.
Cool.
What
I
a
will-
delightful meandering little night.
It was fun.
Kinda
I
was.
enjoyed the game. You guys are
I
great.
think my brain needed this. It was like, oh, okay, we can do fun things, and also it doesn't have to be rigorous. This is great.
It is fun.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. You're so
It
funny. It's
really
like,
can
we'll do
just
this,
be
off to this way,
different, yeah.
off this way.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic. I like it.
I mean, it's because you give us all the options. Like every once in a while, I'm like, do we need another option now? And then it's like, well, I mean, yeah, because sometimes they're really great options.
It keeps me on my toes, and I love it. So you guys are great.
I'm so curious. Is this like, have you collected snippets from around, like, are these all from your head and you have notebooks and notebooks of these story hooks? Like,
Oh,
I'm curious about
well, I
where you have
recycled
all of these.
the
Yeah.
ag bargain thing from a previous game that
Hmm.
I set up, and I put a lot of work into that. Right, Charlene, you remember that encounter, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
that's a fun thing, and I love that. So I'm going to keep that. So I
Hmm.
think recycling is fair game.
Hmm.
I'm sure things I used to read a ton. So I'm sure bits and pieces percolate up, and not perfect recall, so in different weird ways. A lot of it's just for me. I used to try to write a lot too, so I've got a lot of this, and I've been playing
Hmm.
forever. So it's just I
Yeah.
don't know. It just
And
happens.
so just kind of like each little story beat, it's just kind of habit now for you to just like come
Yeah,
up with like a little mini story hook.
that's yeah. Coming up with hooks and stuff is
Huh.
fun, but I love trying to come up with new things I haven't done before, like the quest for an eclipse spell. I had no idea where that was coming from, but it seemed to fit the
That's
moment.
amazing. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right. And like
I don't know.
Pina coming up with this idea to have family in the Salt Cliffs. I was like, that was a great, I love that. That was an
Thank
excellent
you.
thing for
Thank
her to
you.
ask Remy to do. That's so perfect for him.
Thank you. I will say since I'm
Yeah.
stealing the spotlight, but I'm bummed. Sorry, Daggerheart reference. Anyway, since I'm stealing the spotlight for a moment,
My God.
I don't do many things well. I think this is the thing I do best in life. Isn't that sad? But it's true. So yeah,
I wouldn't
Either
there
say
we
it's
go.
sad, no.
passion.
I think that you're very, very good at this, and I think it's
Thank
really
you.
commendable. It sounds like you
Thank
put a
you.
lot of time and effort and have like identified your strengths and figured out how to lean into them here, and that's so cool.
Thank you. It took me a long time to realize that, but it really is
I
the
wish I
thing
were
I
a
do
good
best in life.
storyteller.
It's very strange.
If you
Makes
guys
sense.
are around for like spooky times, he did this carnival one year on another camp. Oh, it was so good. It was
We'll go
all from
recycle
his own
parts of that.
head. It was like a spooky carnival. It was the best. It was the
I
best.
love
I loved it.
spooky.
That was years ago, but it was fun.
Maybe
Oh, speaking of
what is our adventuring party called?
Your
What's our
adventuring
silly
party?
name?
Bleeding Hearts.
The Bleeding
The
What's
Hearts.
Bleeding
the
Hearts.
bleeding?
Yeah,
Maybe the
that's
Bleeding
it.
Hearts should just find a spooky carnival then. That sounds
That'd be
great.
fun. That'd be
We
fun.
I need to
We'll
could.
do
write
I
that
that
then.
down.
mean,
That
it
was
was
good.
there's so much.
But you guys are great players. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, yes.
I love it. It's so cute.
Ooh, you can like
That's great.
articulate it. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
neat.
Porus going full mycelial.
That's Super Saiyan Porus.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
expecting stop motion animation of it creepily moving forward.
Please.
Oh my gosh, if you guys
Coraline style.
I learned this week that the director of Night Before Christmas, Coraline, James and the Giant
Coraline.
Peach, he directed a movie with Jordan Peele
Hmm.
recently. And it's called Wendell and Weird. It's on Netflix. And
Is it?
it is exactly what a collab between Henry Selick and Jordan Peele would be.
Oh,
Is it
sounds
kid
beautiful.
appropriate?
It's PG-13.
Huh.
So I think, yeah, I think it's it's definitely a step more mature than any of the other three I mentioned.
But Coraline was pretty mature. There are some pretty scary
It's
parts.
it's
and
de-
my kids
it is
love that.
definitely a
Yeah.
step more, yeah, but like it's a step more mature in terms of like it is for adults, not for kids.
Gotcha.
It sounds cool
Like
though.
I would say it's probably for like ideally for like 16, 17 is like the target
Okay.
audience.
Damn.
So like
Gotcha.
I wouldn't say it's fully inappropriate. I just don't know if it would land.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, you should start watching it. It's got some vulgarity too. I don't know how you feel about that, but it's
Meh, I'm
PG-13, so
fine.
there's only one fuck anywhere.
I think it's bleeping terrific. So yeah.
Well, my kids are starting to cuss. You know, like they're gonna hear it. You have to be realistic.
How old are they?
If South Fork taught me anything.
Yeah,
That's great.
9 and 11. So
Yeah.
I'll still scold them, you know, but every once in a
Mhm.
while, or they're like, "Mom, can I cuss real quick?" And I'm like, "Okay, this once."
That's actually so sweet though to ask.
Yeah. So like,
That is cute.
You know,
we're in a weird like, okay, well, I know you hear it. Let's navigate trying to use it appropriately, sort of.
I feel like
had,
a
But before we go, I
person
do want to say you
versus,
guys are
like-
amazing players. I really appreciate you. You're all just a hell of a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
fun. So
thank
thank you so
Aw.
much for that.
it's a great group.
You all play your characters so well. I
Yeah,
wonder
it's impressive.
how much of your personalities bleed through and how much is like I don't know. I keep trying to figure it
I
out.
don't think I'm porous at all.
I'm used to playing like super edgy characters, so I wanted to
Right.
play a character who was just like go with the flow, do whatever, happy-go-lucky.
Which
So
is very Connor, to be honest.
I would
I
say
feel
a little
like
bit of
Connor and
porous is
Gerard are.
Connor too, actually.
there's always a healthy chunk of Connor in any character that I play. So.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Real
Keeps it
me
easy.
is kind of feisty, way too loquacious. I would fight somebody. I think I've definitely had my moments where I've
Emma's
Yeah.
got mama bear energy in the vicious way.
so this is I think
Um,
just me trying to do the opposite.
Yeah, I would never guess that.
I wouldn't
You're
guess
doing
that.
a
really funny.
fantastic job.
Whoa, I applaud the
I
versatility.
I was
That's awesome.
trying to make Remy very different from me, but I'm finding the ways that we're similar. I'm
That
not
always
I'm
seems
not
to
nearly
happen.
as grumpy as he is.
No.
No,
I like Remy.
I don't
Remy's
grump
fun.
very well.
Quick question about
Uh,
mechanics.
Yeah.
The halberd that I picked up earlier, what is it so
Yeah.
I can put it in my inventory?
That is, I
Mm.
don't. It's a +2 to hit, and it's gonna be a +2 damage, just like a D&D type of thing. So +2 to hit,
nice.
which is great, and a +2 to damage.
Dang.
Wow.
Roger, thank
That's what
you.
that blue blade does. So very fun.
I want to show off the final product of my botanical crafting.
Oh,
Oh wow.
pretty.
And it's got a
Very
sachet of lavender and lemon balm on the back.
Oh,
So
it
it smells nice.
really
Mm.
pleasant. Just
That's
please
good.
don't rub it
Put it?
on your face or anything,
Yeah.
okay? Just
This
in
is a
case.
gift. This is a gift for our local coffee shop owner whose birthday is tomorrow.
Oh
Gosh,
cool.
Aw.
that's so nice.
That's sweet.
I found that out today when I was chatting with her, and I was like, "Oh, I got to get you something." So I scurried around the
Aw.
house, and I have like a pile of stickers, and this is like a coffee sleeve that I made months ago, and then I made this.
That's cute.
So
Nice. That works. I was gonna be
that's
like
for
that.
her.
I wasn't sure what that was. I was gonna be like, "Where's the left earring?" If that's yeah. So weird. Yeah.
It's a threshold broom for hanging above a doorway
Oh.
to cleanse you when you like walk into a room that you want to keep as like a nice and like good
I
bad
love
energy
that.
free space.
Nice.
So
Does that mean I
That's
don't have to
sweet.
shower anymore if I walk under that every day?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
I'll
I
try
use it
it.
actually.
There you
Yeah.
go. Well, guys, you
I
have a
have to
wonderful night.
go.
Yeah. Thank you
I
so much
have
for
Yeah,
the
to
you
go
look
day.
so
walk the
tired,
dog
Take
and
care.
actually collect leaves in the park at 11 p.m. like a crazy woman. So there's a preschool project tomorrow that I
Oh,
have to
that's so
prepare for.
cute. Good luck. Have
But you
fun.
know, here we go.
Get some sleep.
So
Take care,
Night,
guys.
y'all.
Bye bye.
Good night,
guys.
everybody.